we hear? Oh God, my son. Can you mic test? Everybody talk. Can Heavens, Dark
Testing.
or Mark? Nope, Mark, I can't hear you.
Hear me, man.
I'm gonna give you two dabs.
Oh yeah, step right into the two dabs.
Right.
But no, it's funny you said that about Lil Mama. Like I was literally having a conversation about that moment she got on the stage with Jay.
Hmm.
Like I was literally having that conversation probably yesterday.
Right.
We was trying to figure out like what made her get up on the stage like that. Like
Yeah.
you had no relevance to the song or nothing. Just we just living life watching the BET Awards, and all of a sudden, boom, Lil Mama on stage with Jay.
Yeah. Nah, she wanted to be the center of attention. That's how she was hanging out with her and everything. So,
I do not
It
know
makes
who that
sense.
is.
you know the girl who sings lip gloss? Like my lip
You
gloss is
don't.
popping. My lip gloss is cool.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Oh
I was so sheltered
no.
as a kid. I guess I don't know.
Jason's gonna be hella out of the loop this
Yeah,
podcast.
you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Jeez.
God damn,
I need
man.
backup. I mean, hey, you know what? If my wife shows up in chat, she'll help me out. I have to go to Mark every day.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, I heard this new song, and I'm like, oh yeah, is this some like old school like either R&B or hip
nah,
hop
man.
song? And he's like, you just
Nah,
heard that? I was like,
man.
yeah, my wife listens to it.
Nah, man. What the fuck was the song where you had you? It was stuck in your head. God damn it was the Sweetie song. It's Sweetie's. Uh,
Which one?
best friend. Jesus, best
Oh, that's my
friend.
best friend. She a
Oh
real
my
bad bitch.
gosh.
Oh
This
my
shit was
fucking
stuck in.
god.
She got her own car.
This motherfucker was walking around work all day saying, "Is that my Bessie and a Tessie?" For like 2 straight weeks.
Is that my beep beep? Is that my Bessie and a Tessie?
Oh my god,
it's, a,
that's
it's a
horrible.
fucking great jam, by the way.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad jam, but to have that one friend that's just walking around at work like that's my best friend. She
And
a real
then
bitch.
what was the group Cisco was part of? Oh God, what was
Oh wow, yes, Drew Hill.
it? Drew
Go ahead, and
Hill,
tell her
yeah.
the story.
So yeah, my wife, she was listening to a song, and I was like, man, this is really good. She's like, have you never heard of Drew Hill? I'm like, who's he? And she was just like, bruh. She's like, that's a group. She's like, you know, Cisco is like, yeah, the thong song guy. She's like, yeah, he's in that group. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So it's not a guy. It's like I just thought it was a
It
dude.
hurts me because we're in the same age group, Jason, and you don't know that. But
Man, I
Sheesh.
was listening to like punk rock a lot, and so
I mean, so was I, but I was definitely, introduced to songs in the 90s. I mean, my mom, she had me listening still to Gladys Knights and the Pips and Luther Vandross and all of those other like classics, and that's what I was listening to when I was growing up. But I was still up to date on some of the, hip hop artists
goddamn
and
Luther.
shit. I know, right? Goddamn Luther. Rest in peace, man.
mm. Who's that?
Luther Vandross?
Man,
Oh my god!
I'm about
No,
to
I'm.
kick you in
You
your
think
own chat.
and it's not,
I'm about to stick.
it's
I'm
not
you
even a
just
joke. It's like I genuinely don't
the
know, and I
hell do
need
you?
your help.
No, like for real, you don't know who Luther Vandross is?
No, I don't know.
You
Are
have
you
to listen to
serious?
one of his songs. Just it just hits close to home. Like
No, bro, no. Stop.
Maybe
He's
I heard
trolling.
maybe I
no,
heard one of
I'm
his songs, but I don't
telling
know who it
you,
is.
you
What's
really don't.
what's a popular song?
Dance with my
Dance
father.
with my father. There it is.
That's the first song I can think of that you would probably know. Wow, man.
The face
God
I
is
mean,
singing
it's
damn.
that.
either Dance with My Father or like it's
Bro,
Christmas time, so one of his Christmas songs would
yeah.
be awesome too. Like
Bro,
honestly,
Luther.
hands down, Luther Vandross was like he was my man crush. He was my first man crush being a little kid, and my mother just fell when
So
he passed away.
Luther had two moments, man. You had Big Luther and Little Luther, man.
Hmm.
And both of them was tough, man.
I didn't know either of
Exactly.
them.
That's like he had a Michael Jackson. You know how you got light skin Michael Jackson,
Oh
dark
yeah.
skin Michael Jackson. You got Big Luther and Little Luther.
Hey, I know Michael.
I
I
bet you
mean,
do.
I would be really
Which
disappointed
Michael do
in you
you
if you didn't
know?
know
God
Michael.
damn it.
I actually know both. Thank you very much.
God damn. Killing me, man. No, first no Millie Rock, and then you didn't know Lil Mama, and then which I can understand the first two, but then Luther like Luther, bro.
I probably heard
I
the song, just
know.
didn't know the artist.
Ugh,
I'm sure
killing me.
your wife knows who Luther Vandross
Oh,
is.
Oh,
definitely.
easy. I'm about to like yell at her right now, babe.
If not, your dad knows. You probably was conceived to Luther, bro, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, my dad probably did know too. Hold on, let me message my wife and tell her to get on the podcast and listen.
I definitely know the song that I was conceived to, unfortunately.
Never even got to that
It's
conversation. I ain't even trying
nope,
to get to that one.
nope, it's it's not something that you just want to think about at all.
All right, I
I'm
messaged
very
her.
interested as to how that conversation ended up.
I mean, it's literally the crossover into like I'm pretty sure that's the song you were conceived to, and I'm like, I know what song I was conceived to.
Raining Blood, Slayer.
What? Is
That
that a
sounds-
song?
that is a song, Raining Blood, Slayer.
That is a song you were conceived?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Imagine
that or Loose Nut by Black Flag. One of those.
What are the names to these songs?
I was about to say, man, there's some weird names.
So Black Flag is a punk rock band. They were popular 80s, early 90s. And then Slayer is just a metal band. They've been around since the dawn of time, I guess. I mean, I'm not the biggest Slayer fan. They have like a couple good hits, but I am a huge Black Flag fan. I love their Damaged album. Like their TV Party song was great. Loose Nut album was so good. But yeah.
Some extraordinary names.
No.
She all right. So hold
Just
on. Babe, if you're watching this, Mark had a question for you. What was it? Like, she's definitely got to know who.
Luther
Luther Vandross.
Babe, do you know Luther?
Baby Luther or grown up Luther? I mean, Luther Vandross is Luther Vandross. His voice is iconic.
We'll wait for her response. She probably delayed. But yeah, Mags should show up too. And Margaret will probably know. She's all up into old school hip hop and stuff too. So.
Hold on, so Margaret can be in the chat, but she can't be on screen.
No, she should be. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe she should be home soon. She said she wasn't gonna be too late.
Oh,
I just need help because I feel lost. Oh, hold on here.
Jason, like, help, please.
Yeah.
Help me.
We need to even out the ratio.
Yeah. It's like I feel like the minority right now.
You really do, bro. You really do. We
Nah.
jumped right into it, just
Yeah, we did.
straight black culture, and you was just like, huh?
Huh? And
What's
the
going
thing is, it's genuine too. It's not me playing a role here. It's like genuine. Like, guys, I don't know. Please, God, help me.
Bro, like, I want you to know if
Ooh.
you were, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Oh, she says she likes this. She likes This Is Christmas. Is that a song?
This
by
is
him?
Christmas is one of my favorite Christmas songs
That's
by Luther
another
Vandross.
one. See, bro, you.
I know my wife's cool. I'm not. I get it.
It's one of my absolute favorites by Luther
Do you
Vandross.
guys want her on the podcast? I'll just bring her in here.
Completely takes over the podcast.
She thinks her
everybody.
internet's
Sorry.
breaking.
Hello. No,
What's
you're
up,
good.
Margaret?
Margaret, do you know who Luther is?
Luther from
Luther Vandross, sorry.
no.
Yes! Yes! Suck it, you two. Suck it. I'm pretty sure I heard the song, though. I'm going to listen to it after the podcast for sure, before we go into
Definitely,
games.
definitely.
And if I
Listen,
have heard of it,
brother.
I'll get on there and tell you guys, yes, I've heard that song, just couldn't link it to the
Man,
artist.
if you would have been in a family reunion or anywhere where there were more than 5 black people and you said you didn't know
Was
who
Luther
Luther
Vandross?
Vandross is, you would have got a
Mark, next
What?
you know what, Mark?
You would have
Mark,
definitely gotten a side.
Mark, bet next time I go to
100%.
next time I'm invited to Tyrone's, I'm gonna go there and I'm actually gonna ask that question to his mom and see what her reaction is.
and they all gonna hit you. They gonna hit you with the Kermit look.
Kim,
You might even get
Kim,
the Ryan. You might even get the Ryan Gosling.
My goodness.
Come on, man. That's like he's one of them artists, man. It don't matter what color, what culture you are, man. You know, who
Mhm.
this is. It's like Mike,
No, that's definitely like Mike.
but apparently Margaret doesn't know either, so never mind.
Yeah, Margaret was like, I was like, Margaret might
I
know.
feel like if Margaret like hears one of the songs, she'll definitely recognize it. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I
Margaret-
may or may
Margaret
not have
listened
heard this
to-
song before.
Margaret listened to a
Probably.
lot of old school hip hop. She was really big into it, so
It's not hip
Yeah.
hop, man.
I don't
That's
know.
Yeah.
R and rhythm and blues.
R&B. It's beautiful. It's
Rhythm and
beautiful.
blues.
And yes, Luther Vandross did do a song with Mariah Carey as well, and that song is one of the songs that I sung for my choir school, and that one was like
Sometimes I
it hits you
wonder.
so
Sometimes I wonder
hard.
why my wife married me.
It hits you so hard.
We're so different.
Thank you, bud.
Babe, I told him the story about Drew Hill, how I thought it was a single artist instead of a band or a group, not a band, but a
What?
group. Yeah, I thought Drew Hill was like when she told me this song was by Drew Hill. I was like, oh, he sounds cool, and she's like, he, the fuck? She's like, it's a group.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh, she's like, and then she had to tell me Cisco was in there. I was like, oh, Thong Song guy.
It's Thong Song
Oh
guy.
my goodness.
Bro, and that's crazy. Like we already knew who Cisco was. Like he was popping heavy before the thong song. It's just the thong song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wasn't that like his only big hit? Like solo?
No.
Was Thong Song?
No,
No.
he's had other hits. It's just that one just
Oh, yeah.
took off.
You want to cry? Go listen to Incomplete by Cisco.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is such a good song.
Okay.
Yeah, but you call you go fake break up with Lisa and play the song in the background. Y'all be crying.
Mine and Jeff's song that we danced to, the one and only song he dedicated to me is Genuine Differences. And
I know
was
who that is.
Our song
bet you
that
do.
we danced
Pony,
to.
baby.
I bet you do.
The burping song, as I used to call it as a kid.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's your problem.
Dude, like
my
so
gosh.
when that song came out, I didn't know the name of it. So I went literally onto Google, and this is when Google was fresh. Now I was just like, song that sounds like burping. And that's how I figured out the name of it. No, literally it was like one of the answers.
Oh, the
Yeah.
I just got it.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's what it is." Hey Ed, how you doing, man? Welcome.
Just
Hey, Ed.
Oh my god, babe, what's wrong with you?
So is that how you search up all the songs that you don't recognize? You just
If I
like,
don't know the name
someone
of
that
it, or
sounds
if I don't remember a lyric,
hands clapping, like
Yeah. if I don't remember a lyric from the song or anything, and that was the first time I ever heard it, so I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics. I thought the rhythm and the beat were really nice. I was like, "Oh, this sounds good. It's catchy." And then yeah, I was just like, "Oh shit, I didn't hear a lyric." I was like,
I
"Oh
can just
well."
imagine Jason. Saying, Google, look for a song where they whisper in the ear. Jason.
There's a
could see it.
TikTok where this kid's asking his Alexa if she could play the Kanye West song of him being in the mall or something like that. I don't know what he was saying, and he kept asking her over and over again about this hanging out in the mall and all this and that, and Alexa didn't know what to say to him. She was like, I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm trying to remember what lyric you're talking about. It was one of those Yayo lyrics.
Yeah, he was just kept asking
Like,
over.
yeah,
He's
can we
like,
get married in the
the
mall?
one. Yeah, he was like, the one where they're hanging out at the mall, like a whole bunch of
you
them
trying-
hanging out. That's what he was saying to Alexa.
He was trying
That's
to
what
get he was trying to get Alexa to say niggas in Paris.
Yes, that's what he was
That's what
trying
he
to
was trying to
get.
get him to say.
Yeah, that's what
Alexa's
it was. But it was
not
just so
today.
funny.
Not
Alexa's
today.
like, oh,
I'm not slipping today.
Alexa, I'm technology. I'm not allowed to say that word.
Alexa probably answered
just an
that the
AI.
smartest way she could. Like that was the smartest way to answer that question.
Which was, sorry,
so-
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure. Yeah, that's exactly what. Like a couple times she said, I'm not sure.
Oh shit.
I told Alexa fuck off before. She said, I'm not sure. Like that sounds
Well,
like my wife.
I don't know if you guys know with Alexa, I know that there's a university going into like AI businesses and stuff like that, and they actually incorporated something in Alexa, and it's called AI Alexa actually, or AI socials or Alexa socials, and it's like she's trying to have a conversation with you, and it gives the feedback back to the university.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you never know. Sometimes Alexa might be spreading the N-word and calling people bitches and shit like that. Like later on in the future, I could see it.
I can see
Shut
it
up,
too.
Alexa! Shut up.
Alexa went off.
How
Hold
many
on,
did
has
we
anybody-
set
has
off
anybody-
right now?
Has anybody seen the South Park episode that just came out? The post-COVID joint?
No, I have not. I
haven't
need
seen
to.
it.
I need to.
I
That
don't
was a
even
good.
think-
That
Do
was a
they have
perfect segue
supposedly
in.
part 2's coming out soon?
They do, but there's a scene with about Alexa on that show. So
Oh my
that's why I was
God.
like, that's a perfect little segue there. It's like exactly what y'all said. It was a perfect segue. I can't spoil it now, so y'all gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, the last new episode I saw was the special where Randy found out he created COVID with Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
and the bat.
And then you get the next one, which is fucking hilarious. They're all adults, and then you get the one after that one. So
Yeah. I watched the adult one.
very worth it.
I thought you were gonna bring the Alexa episode up where they're ordering a whole bunch of stuff off Alexa, like Alexa, order bloody tampons off the internet. Add bloody tampons to my shopping list. What up,
This one is
Darklight?
better. This
What's
was
up,
way
Darklight?
better. And Heaven's suggestion is kind of spot on with it.
Damn.
What up, Darklight?
I mean, it's been. Don't judge me, but the last time that I seen a South Park episode was when MTV was still on TV. So, I mean, like, I haven't
That's
seen it in a
bad.
long time.
You're
Yeah.
missing
And
out.
I'm
It's
like-
so good.
I
So
mean,
I've
I'm
been
busy
working-
watching like anime and shit like that. Like, I'm a fucking dweeb. Like, I'm a nerd.
I mean, we all are
anime
here.
and superheroes posted
No, I
all
mean,
over the
I-
place. So
I started working here 2 years ago, and Jason put me on South Park literally because when I grew up, my parents was always like, "You're not watching that shit. That shit's stupid. This, that, and the third." And you got to the point as you got older, it was like, "Oh, my parents said shit's stupid, so it must be stupid." So I just never watched it until I started working here, and Jason was like, "Yo, watch this." I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, got hooked, and binged all 25 fucking seasons.
Me
Yep.
too. I was like, I cannot believe him and his wife
Mark-
binge watched it. It was,
Mark would
he
come into work every
Yeah.
day and be like, "Why the hell did y'all not tell me this happened on
Every
South
day,
Park?"
bro.
Every day he'd come
Every
in with
day.
something new, and I'm like,
Like,
"Yep."
bro, why you didn't tell me Randy did this, bro? Why you? No,
Butters in the
swear.
Biggie
Okay,
Smalls episode.
I was just about to say, you know what, Heaven, if you want to start off with Butters as a pimp, that's probably my
That's a good
favorite one.
one.
My favorite fucking one. That motherfucker said, that nigga said, "Bitch, you trying to make some real motherfucking money?" They in fucking, like elementary school.
I mean, I definitely get like all of the nonsense that's in
Oh
the
my
show because
gosh.
I've seen some part of the show. I think I
Nah,
just
it's-
like after Hell, I just stopped watching it, I guess, and I just was like, all right, I gotta just like.
And see, I think I only seen that shit like 1 or 2 episodes, and then like the movie. But other than that, it's been more so just pop culture comedy. Anything that's going
Yeah.
on like at that time, it's
Yeah.
still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could deal with
Kanye
shows
jokes
like
are
that.
always
That's not a
funny.
problem. Oh Jesus, I feel like every Kanye joke in the world would be funny.
Oh, it's good. Even their Scientology episode was really good. They picked on R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm in the closet. Oh
Listen,
God.
y'all ain't finna
The
have me
Britney
crying on
Spears
no
episode
good.
freaks me out. Like, it's real hard for me to watch that one. That one just is freaky. What they do to her.
I like
Nah, man.
the Ben
Butters being a
Affleck
pimp
one.
Yeah.
Butters being a pimp is all time
Yeah, that one's a
favorite
good one for sure.
when Cartman pretends his hand is Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck believes that his
Yeah.
hand is Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. I remember that.
I am
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez and like tacos and burritos.
South Park got way like ignorant.
They did, and the fact that they haven't been canceled for any of it, and they even promoted an episode where they said "cancel South Park," like hashtag
And
cancel
still.
South Park. they
Bro,
were
Oh
like,
it's
my
like
God.
most 90s shit you can't cancel, bro. Like if that was the case, Chris Tucker, like we said, Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan would have been canceled like fuck for
"Oh, because of Rush
Oh,
Hour."
that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that
100%.
movie is nothing
Bro,
but stereotype
I love
jokes.
that movie.
I
All
love that
three
movie
of
so
them.
much.
Me and Mark talk about those all the time.
Say, who is you? I'm you. No, I'm him.
No.
Fucking movie
I
so
love
funny.
Rush Hour, man. It's like one of my
Mhm.
favorites.
Yeah. Definitely one of my all-time
Man.
favorite series, man.
The first one wouldn't have made it out of fucking screening, bro.
No, not
No,
today. If it was
no.
released today, hell no.
Nope.
No.
The sweet and sour line alone. it
Yeah.
wouldn't have made it.
No.
It's on
It
HBO
wouldn't
Max,
made it.
baby.
That's
It
where people
started.
are fucking sensitive now. It's just like
Very.
it's
Very.
like I don't even know what's going on with this generation. This generation is too freaking sensitive. You just say the wrong word and you're like, "You're offending me. You're racist." I don't know why. Like, and I'm just like,
No.
it's
That
not
on
even like
top
it
of-
has nothing to do with what I was talking about. I was just talking about the weather. Like, it has nothing to do with the
She
conversation.
said I was talking about the weather.
Yeah, like
That
it's
on top
TikTok
of-
is full of it.
You don't
It
even
is,
give people
I
an
know.
opportunity to grow and learn from mistakes. It's like you
Exactly.
make a mistake and boom, you're
Right.
like
Especially when
fucking
it's
in
minor,
number
like
one.
something so minimal. Like I
Yeah.
understand something crazy
Hey, man.
bad. That's one thing, but something so
Right.
minimal, and then
Look
you're
up,
like,
man.
oh, gone.
I don't condone hitting women at all, but Chris Brown and Ariana shit was like 10, 15 years ago, and people still ain't let that
Still
shit
talking
go.
about it. Yeah, they're like,
Like-
you know what? Once
like,
he hits a
bro.
woman, that's it for him. And I'm like, that happened so many years ago. He's already
Yeah,
taken.
true, babe.
No,
He's already taken
no
all
one.
of the shit
Right.
from it. Like, just drop it.
Yeah, even if like my wife made a good point, even if you call them sensitive, they get
Yeah,
offended
Yeah,
by
they get
that too.
offended.
Well,
Mhm.
you're sensitive. I'm not sensitive.
How dare you, sir?
It's racist of you to say that I'm
Yeah.
sensitive. Are you saying it because I'm
Right.
black? It's like
Look,
it
let me tell
has
you,
it has
my,
nothing to do with
Nothing.
that.
my homeboy got written up at work for calling someone a Karen. I said, so is that the new nigga now? Like, just tell me that now, so I can go ahead and appropriate myself at this point. Like,
It's like
if you
it's,
could just say,
Wow.
you call somebody a Karen and get written up at work, like,
What
Mark,
if there
can
was a
you
Karen there? You got Karen.
Mark,
Get
can you
written up.
tell him the joke about when you started working at that one job and the black and mild joke? Can you just
Oh
can you
my
all right, so
goodness.
boom, all right, so boom, all right, let me make sure I get my mind together. So I had like, we had two new hires. One of them is like my close partner. Shout out Dino. Um, basically they all come there doing the orientation, and then the manager's the last person they meet, and he had been outside for a minute. Long story short, he walks back inside, and all of us are in the back. We about to introduce him to the two new hires. All of us back there are black. He's white. He comes back in there. First thing he says is, "It smells like blacks in here." Like me.
it's
It hit him. It hit him immediately when he said it, and his whole. You should have. Oh my God, y'all should have saw his eyes light up,
Black
man. His his
Milds, man.
well, in Alabama, you just say blacks. You know what I'm saying? He
I
was like,
I used
man.
to smoke them, and that's what I used to
He
call
said,
them.
man. He said, smells like blacks in here, and everybody was like, now my partner, this is his first day. He looking at me like, hey, bro, what the fuck you got me in
Oh
right here right now,
no.
man?
Oh
So
no.
I'm like, bro, first impression is all fucked up, man. He over here like, oh my gosh, no, I didn't mean it that way. And we over here crying. We like, bro, we know you didn't mean it that way, but shit just happens,
I would have loved to seen that guy's face. Just
Hell
the
man.
look
yeah.
on his face would have been like
Hey, shout out
epic.
Phil, man. We knew what you meant, Phil. We know you ain't mean that, man.
smells.
We know you ain't mean that.
That's
His
like
name
my
was Phil. That's perfect.
That was Phil.
That's
I was
great.
like, bro, he was like,
Typical
man, it smells like
white boys today, like Phil.
Right.
it smells like blacks in here. And it was like, oh my gosh, no, black and mouse, black and mouse. Like, and you know me, I'm like, nah, bro. I heard what you said, bro. Fuck all that, man.
If I
See,
can,
I think that's definitely an Alabama thing because in New York, we don't even call it blacks. We just call it like, yo, let me get one, and you just point to it, and you're just like, all right, I know what that is, and then it's just like you call it black and miles because that's what it is. So I think
I could
that's
tell. I could tell you from the north because when you said Luther Vandross, you said Luther Vandross. I was saying Vandross.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
indeed.
that's true. Yeah,
I said, I kind of peeped. I was like, she from like she got family from the north, or and that she stay in Florida, or she from Florida.
yeah. No, I'm from New York, and then I moved down to Florida 12 years ago, so I'm stuck here.
No, up in Ohio, up in Warren, in the ghetto of Warren, where I kind of grew up. That's what we used to go into the stores and let me get a black. Let me get a black, and they'd go. They'd ask you if you want the
Filter tip.
yeah, that's a filter tip or
Yeah.
non-filter, and then I'm like, whatever. But yeah, we used to call it the blacks up there, and that's funny when he said that. That's so funny.
Man, that shit was funny. That shit was
My
hilarious.
sister-in-law
That shit
is
was
my
gut
sister-in-law is British,
hurting.
right? And she came over, and we were all at the dinner when we first like kind of met her, and my brother brought her over, and she came over, and we were sitting out at the table, and she stands up and real loud she goes, anybody else wants to come out with and have a fag with me? Come on out.
Ah, yeah,
Like
that's right. They
real
call
loud, and I'm
Sid.
like,
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
around
That's what
like,
they call Sid.
what
yes,
did you just say? Like,
yes.
yes, I'll go have a cigarette with you. Let's go have a cigarette, because that's what we need to say here in America is cigarette. Because if you say fag, like that's not what you say here. Like we had to really train her to not say that word, but she says it like around us, like at home. But when she's out in public, she definitely knows not to
I
say it
mean, like
anymore.
even with the accent, because I mean, Americans are not forgiven for things like this. But
Right.
even with the accent, I would have known what it was. But I mean,
Right.
like
Because there's
out
some
in
people out
public,
there.
people are just like,
What'd she
Oh,
say?
she's calling. What she say? She say, "Who's the fag? What?"
Right. And some people that might not know that that's what they call him over there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, and then we're like, whoa, hold the horses here.
I
She
got
just
I
came
got a
over,
bone to
just.
pick with the Brits, man. I
Mhm.
don't like how I don't like how they actors come over here with full functioning English, like American English skills, and I can't even fucking talk when I go over there.
Oh, yeah. That's
I think it's bullshit.
They probably learn it in school, man. It's just language.
Nah, bro.
yeah.
I think they naturally got it, man, because there's too many of them coming over right now. Like,
hmm
there's a lot of actors that as soon as they start talking normal, I'm like, yo, what the fuck you from? You don't even sound like the dude in the show.
Probably learned it from that ass whipping they got in the Revolutionary War. Boom, dropped it. Mic drop. Just
Oh
kidding.
my.
Yeah.
Take that, you
Take
and your
your-
dyed English.
Take your red coats out of here. I'm just kidding.
That I would have just walked out. Me too. I would have been like,
No, I know.
Dyed English.
Mark's
That's what I
heard
call
me.
it.
Mark's heard me say the joke a couple times, but it started in high school. It was just a funny joke with me and my friends. But someone we were in chemistry class doing something with like crackers. Like we were messing with them, and
yeah,
someone
I
was
remember
just
you
like,
telling me about this.
someone was just like, one of my friends. His name was I think his name was Devron, and he was a good friend of mine. He sat next to me. He's like, man, dude, he's like, these crackers aren't even unsalted, or they're not even salted. And I was like, sir, I would prefer you say cracker, because if you say cracker with a hard R, you offend my people. And dude, I had the whole fucking class dying when he said that. I was like, you can't be using that word with the hard R, dog. It's just like, what? It's like, I'm just saying, my people, you know. But yeah, I say that joke every once in a while to Mark at work. I'm like, man, dude, can't be dropping that hard R when you say crackers now. Be careful.
Like you did that shit recently too.
Well, I did it with Ghost when we were playing Phasmophobia. Like, it's a weak ass Ghost. I'm like, don't use a hard T.
Hey, I need you to stop. I need you to stop talking like. So this is my issue I got with the ghost shit. That the one time you said cock and it actually made me think it was a
Yes,
ghost.
that was
That
so
shit
funny.
fucked me up. That shit fucked
I
me
whispered in the
up.
mic. I was like, they were like trying to get it. And I was like, cock. And they're like, what the
He had
fuck?
it down. It was like perfect.
I'm over here like, because at first when he first started doing, it, I'm like, yo, is that the ghost saying that shit?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, wait, that's fucking.
He did it really well because it was almost it did, and I was like, that
No,
was
he
Jason.
did it low enough to where
just incorporate the word into the ghost settings.
yeah, like because you know how they whisper in your ear. I'm like, yo, did they do like an update or some shit? It's a hot fix.
Yes.
Like, bro, what is your problem?
I don't know, man. Our last Phasmophobia gameplay had to have some of the best moments ever, because that's where all of our TikTok videos have been coming from. Is that last stream, man? Me holding the cock.
Yo. So I was recording when you threw the potato. I got to go back through and see if it did the. I gotta go
Did you know about that, Heaven? About the potato?
No.
There's a so if
Yeah,
you
there's a
what is it
potato.
Tanglewood? Is it Tanglewood?
Yes.
It's one of the one-story homes. And
Yeah.
if you go to Tanglewood in the kitchen, in the far right of the kitchen, in the little cabinet, there's a potato in there. And when you pick it up, there's a small little face on it. It's just, it's,
I'm in
but when you
tears, I'm
throw it,
sorry.
every time it hits the ground, it goes, and it's the best. I'm snorting. It's so funny.
Oh god.
But everybody was dead. You can't hear it unless you're the one throwing it. But everybody was dead. It's like, holy shit, guys, this potato makes a noise when you throw it. I'm like,
He's
come,
running
everybody
around
come
with
here.
a
Like,
potato. He's like,
it's
I got a potato. It has this funny face on it. He's like, look. He's like, it makes a noise.
and he goes,
Like he was so tickled by this. He was running around with a potato.
What an awesome
Oh
Easter
my
egg.
gosh.
Yeah,
Man.
so at the end
Oh
of the
my
day,
God.
did you actually successfully determine what the ghost was after throwing the
I
potato?
think I did. Or did I die, guys? I don't remember. I'm gonna say I died like everybody else. So.
No, you
Okay,
died.
got
I
it.
was the one that survived. You died.
The real winner
Okay.
though was the potato. That was awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, hands down, hands
That
down.
motherfucker said,
I was like, what the
No.
fuck is this? I'm gonna hopefully we find a summoning circle there, because I'm gonna throw it at the summoning circle, see if it does.
bro,
anything
like
different.
it makes me want to go find other shit in this game. Man. You need to tell
Hey,
me
Coco.
Hey,
dumb shit on
Coco.
this game. Like when we found the fucking, I noticed the dogs. I was like, yo, they got a
Yeah,
damn
the
picture
pictures.
frame with a dog
Well,
on it. It was like
so
5 different frames with
supposedly,
dog.
yeah, the devs let you submit photos of your animals, and they have a chance of being in the game as a photo. So
I saw that.
we're gonna try to get Gus the rabbit on the game. We're gonna
Pretty
take
cool.
photos of our.
Oh, she hasn't seen Gus, bro.
She hasn't seen Gus.
Random people.
No.
All right, he's awake. I'll be back.
But no, I
Yeah.
did hear that like you can submit photos and stuff like that and have them incorporated into the game. The one thing that I'm upset about is that I have not been able to ask how many pickles can you stick up your butt on a Ouija board. And usually I do it every round. It actually answers. It's a legitimate answer. Like it actually like moves the board, the
I'm
Ouija
not worried
board.
about
and
that
it-
answer.
Funny.
I mean, I'm worried about it. I want to know how many pickles did this man stick up his ass, and I want to know if he's able to tell me while he's. Oh my God! Look at the bunny.
It gets everybody every time, bro. Every time he
she is
pops
a
up.
full blown conversation. You're like, oh,
Look at the
You gonna
bunny.
need 2
She's big
photos
and
for his big
fluffy.
Why
ass.
does that bunny look like it just knocked me the fuck out like Kangaroo Jack? Like that's
Because
pretty
he's a-
beefed up.
He's a hare. He's not a bunny. He's a hare.
Oh,
That's a big ass rabbit.
got
Hey,
it.
nah. That is a rabbit.
Big.
That is a nah, bro. You was a bunny fucking at 2 months. That motherfucker graduated quick. You are a rabbit, bro.
Oh Jesus! My mother would be terrified. It's the red eyes for me.
Yeah, my
The
mom.
white ones always have the red eyes too.
Yeah, no,
Always
that's
the
why
white
she's terrified. I'm pretty sure she ran
cartoon?
over a couple of them in North Carolina. So
There was a cartoon. I feel like was it Dexter's Laboratory that had the white rabbit with red eyes.
I think it was.
I'm trying to remember
Maybe.
this. The nostalgia is kicking in on me. I'm trying to remember the show or what episode it was.
Oh, I love a good Dexter's Laboratory. No, that's
Me
used to be my
too.
show. That and Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oof.
I used to hate I hated Dexter because like I felt bad because like Dexter was my guy and I'm just like, bro, it don't matter what you do, Dee Dee's gonna fuck this shit up.
Oh, all the time.
Damn
Every
you.
She's
time.
your metal wall, dude. She ain't letting you doing crap.
I was
Like,
like, bro,
fuck
it's not
you.
even fun because soon, like he's almost there. Like he's about to kiss the girl. I think he's about to kiss the girl and Dee Dee fucks some shit up every time.
Oh yeah, I love the memes, the Dexter Laboratory memes. Say it again. I love it. I love it when you say whatever.
Yeah. It was like, what? Say that again. I'll be back tomorrow.
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 Those memes kill me. I used to
Fucking
love those.
memes,
That was.
man.
I used to get so excited on Fridays as a kid because of Cartoon Fridays on Cartoon
Yep.
Network. Because I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get my. I liked Courage the Cowardly Dog. I loved Ed, and Eddie. I loved all those cartoons like Dexter, Cow and Chicken.
I suffer my curse.
Yeah, that was the
That was-
scariest fucking.
that was the
episode,
scariest
man.
one.
I can definitely say that everyone who's ever watched any type of Courage the Cowardly Dog episode knows that one is the worst one.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
The
most
fact
of
that,
those
the fact
episodes
that I
were
said
crazy,
that and
but
we all agreed, and I'm like, and I think I haven't even like
the chaos ball.
like optionally went back and watched that show. Like, I haven't-
No.
Well, they're
I
all on
skipped
HBO
that
Max.
episode. I skipped that
It
one
is?
episode, and yeah, everything is on HBO
All
now.
Cartoon Network stuff is on
Damn,
HBO
man.
Max.
Yep.
HBO taking over.
I just rewatched Ed, and Eddie
Same here. That's what I
recently.
was gonna say. I just watched Ed,
Yeah.
and Eddie. I loved Ed, and Eddie as a kid.
Yeah.
Man, that was my shit.
It was awesome.
Hey man, them boys was lit every
were.
day.
Yeah, they were.
Every day
I fuck with
hustling,
them.
dude. Trying to,
Yeah,
trying to
That's
make a
what I'm saying, bro.
dollar.
They was a hustler, man. They was hustlers for real.
How they gonna make a
just-
dollar?
They
How
just
they-
couldn't
Yeah.
get right,
Mm.
man.
It's just like it's a hard nut life for kids. I'm like, oh, this is the perfect show for me. It was that one, and then Codename Kid Next Door. And I
Yeah.
like that one.
too. Yep, I
Is
remember
Cow
that
and
one.
Chicken on fucking
Yep.
HBO Max?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
they are. Yep.
bro.
Dude,
They're
remember,
all-
Yes, it
remember the
is.
devil? How he used to
Funny
walk on his
Bravo.
ass cheeks or bounce off
Yeah,
his
bro.
ass
That
cheeks?
that was the first. That was our first introduction to something that was gender neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was because I did not know if that was a girl, boy, it. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I just knew it was
Him
a little
from
fat-
Powerpuff Girls was another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah, him from
I thought they was
Powerpuff
the
Girls.
same person at one
Dude,
point.
I used to be like a huge Mojo Jojo fan, dude. I was like, this is like the best villain you could ever have.
Bro, I had
Mojo,
sympathy with
Jojo.
Mojo, man. He got his ass towed up.
Oh, all the
man.
time. All the time, dude. All the fucking time.
Bro, it was one time he got his ass whooped so bad.
Did you guys ever notice his brain always shows after he
His
got his
brain's
ass whooped?
bro, his brain is hanging out his shit, and I'm like, yo, y'all stop whooping his ass, man. And they just still beating his ass.
They beat him so
What
bad he's
was
so
it?
stupid to try again.
Bro, it was one where she was like, what? You want some more? You want some more? He's like, nah, you want some more? Nah. All right, we'll give you some more. And start whooping his ass again, bro. I'm like, yo, this is some Rodney King shit at this point, man.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed
Nah.
to be saving the world, doing good, and y'all over here just beating the shit out of this man. at this
Oh no,
point.
Powerpuff Girls got me like crying every time for Mojo Jojo for sure.
Nice.
And then it
Jojo.
would go back to like the city of Townsville, and I'm like, it's not all happy. Like, stop it. Like, it's not happy at all. Mojo Jojo's still suffering in his tower, trying to figure out what to do with his life. Him is still in hell, trying to figure out what they're gonna do with their life. Again, gender neutral. What are the boys doing? The green boys. I forgot what their name was. Like, they're not even doing shit.
Oh man, what were their names? I remember Good Burger Goko.
Hey, shout out Goko.
My kids watch that.
Welcome
They
to
like
Good
that
Burger.
movie.
I'm trying to remember what they were, who they were.
Well, the
Welcome to
reason.
Good
I'm
Burger,
glad you
welcome
make
to
sure
Good
your
Burger.
kids watch the good shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids, man, I have my kids watching all of that.
Well, have they seen Brink?
Oh my god, dude! I never tell anybody
welcome.
I've seen Brink
You're welcome.
because everybody I tell, they're like, "You watched that movie?" I'm like, "Oh
Man,
my
fuck
god,
them.
it's my freaking movie!"
I've
Yes,
never
I
seen
love
it.
Brink.
Same. Sorry.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm
That
still
was one of
pretty
the
young.
Disney
Like,
movies.
I'm still
I wasn't
young.
a
I mean, like,
Disney
there's
kid.
still.
Town of the Girl of the 21st Century was also another one of my favorites.
I was not a Disney kid. Margaret knows
You
that
can
because I
tell
talk
me
about it all the
too,
time.
or yeah. Are
At
you a
least, no, at
Disney
least
kid?
I was a Disney kid growing
Yeah,
up.
I was a Disney girl. I
Yeah.
was Disney and Nick really big.
I was watching.
When I
We
grew
used
up,
to
man,
watch like
Nickelodeon was on
everything
channel
Disney.
22 and Disney was 25, so it wasn't too
Yep.
far. I just click. And just
I
go.
was
Yep.
always on Cartoon Network most of the time. Like never Nickelodeon. I was not a fan of Nickelodeon. Did not like
See,
it.
you
You
was
missed
a damn channel war ass motherfucker.
No,
Right.
I just
It
did,
was.
I honestly just did not like
Console
anything.
war,
I did
channel
not.
war.
No, because I like all the consoles too, but I just wasn't a fan of anything that was on at the time I was watching Cartoon Network. Like anything came on Nickelodeon, I was like, I'm not a fan of this. Like I tell Margaret, I did not like Rugrats. I did not
Yeah.
like Cat Dog.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like Cartoon Net, once when Gundam and Dragon Ball Z started hitting, oh, it was a wrap for everything.
like-
Oh yeah, like I
Right.
just started
Right.
ignoring everything else.
Like the only
Mhm.
time I ever went to Nickelodeon was when SpongeBob came out because I was like, holy shit, this is an edgy, good cartoon that like it's crazy. Well, I did watch Nick at Night when they had Ren and Stimpy, but that was
Well,
it.
nah, I was watching
Wasn't Nick at Night.
Nickelodeon when they had remember they had Pokemon episodes, Digimon,
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade.
Mhm.
They had some good
Wasn't that
hits, man.
WB Kids in the morning?
Was it?
I think so.
I thought
Yeah, it
Nickelodeon.
was.
Oh, it was WB.
it was.
Because
Damn,
yeah, I
shout out
remember.
WB, man.
Yeah.
Well, they had like "Are You Afraid of the Dark?" They also had like
What did Nick have? What did
that's
Nickelodeon have? I mean,
Nickelodeon had
Nickelodeon had all
Nickelodeon
that.
Nickelodeon like Double Dare. They had
All that.
had all that.
All that, yeah.
The Legends of the Hidden Temple.
All that was the
They had
kids
Guts.
version for
Remember
Saturday
Guts?
Night Live, man.
It
That's
was.
exactly what it was.
I do remember.
Because without
that.
all that, we wouldn't have
Jason
a lot
probably
of people.
didn't watch. All that was like a Saturday Night Live for kids, for teenagers.
Yeah, because
Or
I
in
think
Living
Dark Light's
Color,
right.
depending on how you look at it.
Fox Kids had Power Rangers and Beetleborgs.
Power
and
Rangers,
stuff,
yeah,
yep.
Mhm.
Fox
I think I got
Kids.
confused because I've seen some Power Rangers on Nickelodeon. That's probably could be.
I almost said Power
Those are like
Rangers for
some of
Nick,
the
but I wasn't
runoffs.
sure.
Yeah. So I know Mighty Morphin was originally on WB and Fox for
WB.
Kids. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they transitioned to some of the runoff Power Rangers into Nickelodeon shows.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, like whatever. So I mean, that's another place where I can watch Power Rangers. And I was like, I watched 16 generations of Power Rangers.
I was
So
about to say I don't remember when I stopped watching Power Rangers. I just know okay, it just got stupid and I stopped.
My
watching
kids
it.
got
I
into
think-
It
it,
got
so it
repetitive.
got me.
That's what it was. All the
Yeah, that's what
same.
yes, it was always the
And see,
same.
I knew something was up, man. I knew I should have stopped when Turbo came out and the little kid automatically grew like
Grew
5
up,
inches.
yeah.
before normal.
He
Like I
did.
should have known right then.
Even
that it was
Yeah.
time to
during his
kinda step
morph,
away
it
from
showed him
everything.
growing.
Yeah, man.
I just
You
felt
mean
like I
tell me-
was like watching like a runoff of like
Y'all couldn't find a
Power Rangers
5-4
mixed
Power
in with
Ranger?
Shazam, and I was like, I'm not fucking watching this. Like, this is
The
trash. It's just really
Hey,
bad.
Jackie Chan Adventures was a hot one.
It was really good.
I just remember having a crush on the villain in the Turbo movie, the chick, whatever her name was, Diva Destra.
You talk
whatever
about
her name was.
I know who you. I got the face.
She was in the
my
movie.
head.
Yeah, I forgot. I just remember I was like, as a kid, I was like, wow.
Well, here's the thing, Goku.
Diva
Goku,
Talks. Yeah, that was who it was.
Yeah,
we had to pick and choose what we had to watch because we had to come home from school and watch it. Because if we missed it, there was
Yeah.
no,
Watch
oh,
it
I'm going to
again.
stream it or
Yeah.
I'm going to catch it on YouTube or any of that. That you missed it, your friends were talking about it the next day at school,
And
and
one
you were
thing,
screwed if you didn't watch
and
it.
see, one thing, Goku, you don't understand. Like when you missed it, there was no rerun. Like you had to literally
Not
wait
for
damn near,
weeks. Yeah.
like months before you saw that episode again.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
God,
I
When
think
it
the
went on
only reason why I was able to watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is because that was a rerun. That's not when it first aired on anything. So I
Right.
was lucky back then as a kid. But I can tell you right now, I didn't have any access to no streaming services or anything like that. So
We're
if it was
older than
missed,
Google.
it
Just
was
think about
missed.
that.
So
Yeah, we are older than Google. That's the funny thing. Well,
Somebody
heck,
said that.
Damn.
we
Like, I
were
feel
Bro,
we
old.
were
I
around.
know, right?
We were around before internet was like what it is today.
We were the beginning of the internet. Our generation
hey,
was like
I
the
think
beginning of the internet
I think
stage.
we're the same age as dial up, low key.
No, we are. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
I remember.
isn't
I
that?
remember
Chill out,
to
man. I'm
print
still 20 at
to
heart.
download a picture of Trish Stratus. It took like 3 days. I mean, that's
Hey, you
literally-
wild. You wild.
I mean,
I was over here. I was about to say the Dragon Ball Z pictures. You used to print out the Dragon Ball Z pictures and take them to school the next day.
just like,
Yeah.
the fake like Goku level 47 pictures and be like, I told you he exists.
Yeah,
my God.
exactly.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
said I was born in like
I told
20.
you there was a
Oh my
Super Saiyan
gosh,
6 in
2002.
that.
Superman 2002. Okay, so then I don't.
You weren't
I
born in the
don't-
1900s
Bro,
like we
you're
were.
not even
Yeah.
old enough. You're not even old enough to buy anything. Like you can't buy a cigarette.
Yeah, you
Well,
can, he's
I mean,
18
you
now.
can't
He just turned
even-
18.
You just
You
now.
can't even. Yeah.
Well, see, in
Okay.
Alabama, you gotta be 19.
Well, he
Right,
also is
but-
from Russia, so in Mother Russia they drink vodka from like the
I was
faucet.
gonna say, they-
so.
That's
They
true.
drink. I was gonna say, he was probably
What's
drinking
up,
vodka
BVT?
at
How you
12.
doing?
Hey.
What up? Yeah,
I'm
no,
I'm
I
sure Goku has wrestled at least one bear.
Oh, he has to. You can't live. That's what you do when you're born. If not, you get like Spartans. You get tossed
Hey,
off
I
a
fuck
ledge.
with Russian. I fuck with Russian's accent, man. I don't know if y'all seen the Hawkeye TV show.
Oh,
the
yeah.
most recent episode, man. But yeah, I fuck with them Russian accents. Man.
Yes, we do, VVT. But no, what else did like? I remember like there was nothing you could download like video wise. There was no such thing as video on the internet at that time during dial-up because one, the internet wasn't fast enough. I remember right when you could download music was like the heyday. I think that was the heyday of the
Exactly.
internet.
Thank you. So many people are saying they don't use LimeWire. I'm like, you're a damn liar. I know damn well you were one of those
LimeWire,
people.
Oh,
Napster.
LimeWire was a shit. LimeWire killed my computer. A lot of computers
LimeWire
actually.
was perfect. It killed 2 laptops, one little desktop that we had, and my mom was like, "You need to uninstall this because this is not working." And I'm like, "But this is the only way we can get the latest hits, Mom. I'm sorry. Like this is
Right.
this is it." And she's just like, "What are you talking about? The latest hits? You're 5." And I'm like, "Look, all I'm saying."
You gotta do it. This is how we
Right.
Me
do
and my
like,
dad,
this
me
is-
and my
this is the
dad was
perfect
having
way.
issues. Like we was over here because my dad was figuring out, okay, you can download music, you can download movies, shit like that. And he was like, hey, why the computer not working no more? So once we finally look, we had to reinstall operating system, and then we ended up having a laptop, and we was like, all right, laptop, all LimeWire shit, take it and move it over to the big computer, and then we just moved it that way. But
I got a question. Does anybody remember web TV
Oh yeah, yeah. I do.
where
remember
you
Web
got
TV.
it was like a little keyboard and then you
Mhm.
pushed a button and it like when it like it wirelessly went to your TV, like it shot it up on your TV and
Yeah.
you could browse the web from
Oh,
your
yeah,
like
yeah.
from your couch.
Let's be clear. That thing, ours had a delay, so it was like you push
Yeah,
the
so did ours.
button, and then it take like 6 seconds for it to register that you hit that button. I'm like, all right, cool.
But yeah,
But to me,
and
that
then
technology, I was like, it's never gonna get better than this.
right, just the search for one thing took ages to
Hey,
load
Neon
up.
Daddy, what's up?
and I remember when I got my PlayStation 2. and I
Oh
played
god,
that
me
shit
too.
for years.
Hmm.
And they fucked around and said, "Hey, yo, here's this
Thank you for the
$40
follow, Neon Daddy.
adapter
Thank you.
that allows you to play with other people," and that changed my life.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
remember, like you just said, bro. I played Madden. I want to say it was Madden '04,
So,
Madden '05,
Mhm.
and
ooh,
I
Madden
played
05
against
was so
somebody.
good. I used to play as the
And I was like,
Ravens.
"Yo, like this is my first time actually playing against somebody online. Like, you had to otherwise they had to be next to
Awesome,
you." I'm
awesome.
like, that's when I experienced my input lag and shit. Had to learn how to play the
Hmm.
game two different ways.
So like
Like, bro, it's crazy.
my first online video game experience, not counting like PC stuff like, World of Warcraft and stuff, console wise was probably the Xbox 360. Was when I played
Mm.
Madden for the first time online because our parents got us an Xbox Live account. Me and my brother shared it, and he would play Halo all the time. This is before I played Halo a lot. Like
Mhm.
I was so used to my brothers kicking my ass in Halo, I was like, "Fuck this game! I don't want to play it ever. I'm never gonna
Yeah,
play Halo." So I would
that was
play
me in
Madden
Mortal
because
Kombat.
I was really good at Madden. So I had Madden '08. My parents got it for me for Christmas. I was like, "I'm gonna get online. Holy shit, is online competition harder than your friends?" But I got good at Madden. Well, eventually I was tired of Madden, and I was like, "I'm gonna try Halo for the first time." And my brother was already high ranked. He was like pretty much 50 was the highest rank in Halo 3. He was 45. But I got on there and played. I was like, okay, cool. I was getting bodied still. But then I was like, well, I'm going to create my own account. I actually had fun. And I created my own account and realized that helped me be good at Halo. Because I was used to playing the high skilled players that when I jumped in, and Halo back then was so good at putting you in good lobbies that I was like, oh, I'm around people my own skill level and I would dominate them. I'm like, oh, cool. All right, cool. And
Yeah,
then
it
that's
was
when
easier then, man.
yeah, but that was my first
Life was
online
such
gaming
easier.
experience. And then Xbox Live chat. Oh my God, dude. Madden, woo, I would talk shit.
Everybody has their own experience with Xbox Live chat. You know I've told you my story, Jason.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
You've had one recently too, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
I had one
did.
recently in Phasmophobia. Like
Yes, you did.
I just,
Really?
Oh yeah, Mark
yeah.
came in was like, "What's up? Hey, ding
I
ding."
came in. Look, I came in like telling y'all like let's just play the game. Like I hop right in, and I guess they can tell off my voice that I'm black or whatever. I hop into a random lobby, and I'm just trying to play, just trying to get my shit together. And they like, and I said, what did I say? They said, oh, what's going on, Bruce Lee? I'm like, yeah, y'all ready to play? It's like, yeah, we about to play. I'm like, all right, for sure. And they was like, fucking nigger, and then gloop.
Oh.
And I'm
Nuh-uh.
like,
Okay, so I had the same exact experience.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
like,
know how
bro.
you can even tell because of the way I speak. So
It had to be when
that's
I said for sure. That's the only thing I can think of when I
Oh
said it.
man.
yeah. But I was just chilling in
Oh,
Phasmophobia, just loading up in lobbies, and I mean, one, I'm already the minority, being a woman and
Right.
playing a video game. So I loaded up. And the first thing I do, unfortunately, I regret putting TTV in my name, but at the end of the day, like I do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
pay
you
my
do what you need to
bills.
do to
no.
Right,
Yeah,
promote.
exactly, exactly. You don't tell me what to do. You live your life, I live mine. So I have TTV in my name. First question, that's already like a kicker for people. Are you streaming? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he's like, all right, well, like, you're an N-word, and it just pops out. And I'm like, what was the
It's like
goal here? Like,
it's like it's like, bro,
what's the
like
goal? Like, can you tell me at
Oh
the end of the
man.
day, like, what you fully
what do you get
accomplished
out of that?
doing that? Right,
right.
right. Like, what did you
Like
actually do with your time? Did
like
you just like, were you thinking about this for the entire day? Like, oh, I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to like start playing games, and then just randomly walk into a lobby and be like, you're an N-word, and then just pop back out. Like, where
Right.
is that in your is
because
that in your
Call of
diary? Like,
Duty.
they know they can
Call
say
of
it
Duty.
and not have to deal with the consequences because they can just exit out
Keyboard
because
warriors.
you wouldn't
Right.
say that shit no more,
Yeah,
Oh,
Jace.
Heaven,
You
I gotta
wouldn't.
tell
yeah.
you a funny story. This happened recently. Mark, you were involved. So I was
I'm
telling
always
Mark.
involved.
Oh no, this is it. This is
Shit,
it. And Mark's here to back himself up.
I'm
Heaven,
always
hear me
involved.
out here. So I was telling Mark, I was like, yeah, man, we're gonna get Heaven's Haymaker on our podcast. Mark's like, who? I was like, Heaven's Haymaker. He's like, oh, okay. And he's just like, who is that? Some like bro ass white guy because the name Heaven's Haymaker, something some white bro guy like, what's up, bro? Like would say. And I was just like, Mark, actually, believe
Yeah,
it or not, the complete opposite. Like 100%
yeah.
the
He showed
complete
me. He was
opposite.
like, yeah, we got heaven tape. I'm thinking it's about to be some bro juice jack dude that's probably eats protein powder for breakfast and shit. And like, yo, dude, let's go. Let's play some fast mode, dude. I'm
He
thinking we
was
about to
like,
get that
he
type
was
of
like, for
vibe.
one, it's
I
like
agree,
it's
Ding.
16.
Yeah, he said for one, he's like complete opposite is a woman on top, actually a black woman. I was
Oh
like,
God, I love
I'm
that.
like, oh
It's
shit, my
just
bad.
as-
Look, at that point, it dawned on me. I said, let me not judge a book by its cover because you never know what a fucking gamer tag could be. Because
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Oh no, people still can't pronounce my name right, so it's fine. I mean, they're like HeavensHaymaker, and I'm like, the S is not capital, it's the H that's capital, and I'm like,
I blame.
I'm so
blame
gonna
the
start
current
saying that
culture.
now. Yo, Shaymaker, can you hurry up and get in this
I'm
house?
just like, yo, that's not even my name, but it's fine. Like, and I typically just go by the first portion of my name because my community is the next portion of my name. So I'm like, all right, like Heavens is like supposed to be the cute side, and like, hey, what's up? I'm a girl. Like, but people don't know how to play 2+2, so I'm just like, all right.
Yo, Shay, that's
Heavens
right.
is Heavens, and then Haymaker is just everyone else, everyone that's included in my life, like everyone I met, so on and so forth.
Everybody in chat's making names
I
up
don't
for
like
you.
Heaven Shake Maker. I mean, these are some great name choices for next time. I mean, so
Right. Oh,
I
gotta
bet
keep-
and Phasmophobia tonight. I'm calling you every single one of these names somehow.
all right, it's fine. It's
But
fine.
nah,
I'll be used to it.
I was definitely prepared for like a 6'4", 2% body fat motherfucker to pop up and be like, yeah, this what's going on here. Like,
Oh
I
God.
eat protein during the day and stream at night. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I do eat protein, but that's about like my seasoned chicken that I eat on a daily. And then, I mean, I drink energy drinks constantly, which I shouldn't, but I don't care. And I mean, like, I'm thick, I'm strong. I'm like,
I had a whole moment for energy drinks. I had to leave that shit on. That shit turned into drugs.
Dude,
oof.
I used to do when I worked at my old job, Red Bull Fridays, and every payday Friday, I would
Yeah, that's
drink
too
as
much.
much Red Bull as I can, just all day on breaks, boom, boom, and I would count the ounces. And I just remember one day I had to go to the bathroom so bad, it was crazy. I was like literally pissing pure adrenaline.
You
It
know
was
what
just
I mean,
like,
Jason?
ah! I was just like, holy shit! It was bad. My heart was really mad at me that day. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, babe, in chat, that was before. That was like literally right before we started seeing each other. I was just like Red Bull Fridays.
Lisa almost had her one of those Red Bull bros.
Yeah, nah, she
You
was
knock
smacking
back
her
a
silly.
Red Bull, bro.
It was pure adrenaline, dude. I was just like,
Hey, every time I use that voice, I think about what's my man's name? Not Kyle's brother from
oh
South
my
Park.
god, what the hell is that kid's name?
He was like, I totally tamed her strange, bro.
Oh, bro.
We
Oh,
see
Ike,
Kyle-
Oh my
Ike,
goodness.
Ike.
Ike,
Yeah.
fucking Ike, man.
I'm gonna go get Fufu Strange.
Dude, you definitely don't know me, dude. You don't even know who I am, dude.
I'm gonna step away real quick. I'm gonna go say goodnight to my hubby.
Okay.
Right
the
back.
dogs.
All right, babe. Good night. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Jason said goodnight, babe. He loves you.
Oh no, my wife's
He
going
said
to sleep
good
in
night.
chat. My bad, Margaret.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I
Can you
thought-
imagine? Good night, babe. I love you.
Jeff should
I
have popped
wasn't-
in and been like, I love you too, Jason. Good night.
Oh, by the way, Margaret, tell Jeff said good night, baby. I love him. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Just give
I
it,
did
yeah.
already. He said
See,
that night.
Oh, that would have been perfect. He'd have popped in and be like, good night. Love you too, Jason.
I love
We-
Jeff, man.
we
Jeff's
Throws
a
in a
good-
nice like kiss in the end, like
there's
Oh,
there
man.
so when Jeff
Fucking
when
around like he always does. Jeff,
when-
so I didn't know. Lisa popped in.
Ed says good night, babe. She came here to see Gus.
Oh,
real quick.
man.
She's gone like this. So when
Y'all would not have me
Margaret's
crying in the podcast today.
yeah, I'm crying too because of the laughter. But so Margaret and her husband came to visit us one time, and when her husband came to visit us, we were like getting in the car, getting ready to go somewhere, probably some card shop to play Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever funny stuff we were in, and we were gonna let Jeff sit in the front seat because Jeff's a tall guy. Jeff's like what 6'1", Margaret 6'2".
Yeah,
So
something like that.
so we're just like, hey, you want to adjust the seat? We moved the seat all the way back. You know, how do you want it, Jeff? And Jeff's like, what the fuck, guys? You guys think I'm some fucking freak? And we're just like, Jeff, we're just trying to get you a seat that's comfortable, man. It's like, y'all act like I'm some freak because we were like trying to adjust the seat for him, like figure out what was good for his tall, lengthy ass.
Bro, that's just
He is tall.
He's still talking.
That's how Jeff talks. What the fuck, Jason? You think I'm some freak?
Man, it's just men in general, but you know we don't want to.
Oh, I love Jeff, man.
Just sit the shit out there. We'll do it ourselves, man. You don't have to do it for us.
Right.
Yeah, Jeff.
Open. Look, you only got to open the door. Just say the car's out there.
Right. I love it. Jeff's great. Jeff's a good guy.
He's just like, man, I'm just trying to help
Be
you,
right back.
lanky ass. Shit.
Dang, BBD, Jesus. It's only 11:14 where I'm at PM.
Same. 11:14 p.m.
Yep. Blaze
What
it.
time is where you at, Goko?
Goko, in Mother Russia, what time is it? It's time to.
Mother
It's
Russia.
yeah. It's time to wrestle bear in Mother Russia.
11:14 in the morning. Oh, that's not even off. It's just 12 hours.
Yep.
Shit,
Time for
cool.
Time for
vodka.
vodka.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming. I knew someone was going to say it's time for vodka.
Goko's
Damn,
our
man,
residential
now-
Russian.
Hey.
And we love it.
Every time I think of Goko now, I don't know why I'm thinking of Colossus.
Oh my God, he is because he's like 6'9".
he's like- He's got a whole family of fucking giants.
He does. Like literally Goko's family is a team, like a family of trees. Like you ever seen the Ints from Lord of the Rings? That's his family.
Swear to God.
That's his family,
Wolverine,
dude.
you join X-Men. You be
Like his sister, his parents, all of them are like 6'7"
I'm
minimum.
only 6'7". Man, if you don't get your big ass on somewhere,
Yeah. I told him his whole
I'm
family
six-
should just
look,
be the
I'm 6
Russian
feet
national
even. I'm
basketball
considered
team.
normal in America. He's talking about like I'm 6.
My
His-
dad is 6'9". I'm
How tall
only
is your mom?
6'7".
Did you say your mom was like 7 feet tall or something like that? My grandpa.
My grandpa's is 7'2"? Hell
Dude,
no.
I'm telling you. Dude.
It's a whole fucking forest. Absolutely not.
Dude.
Hey, this podcast not suitable for work, right?
No, it's not.
I know it's
Alright.
not.
Oh hell no,
Alright, yeah.
dude. Have you not watched our
Seven-
past content? What the
7'2",
fuck?
granddad is probably definitely putting nuts on somebody's head. 100%. 7'2". Yeah, 7'2".
I mean, their mom
He
was
did-
6
I
feet
could
tall.
definitely
didn't
see
have-
it.
He didn't have the decency to be normal. He had the decency to be 7 feet. He wanted to add the extra 2 inches just to be funny.
It's a fucking family of trees.
It's funny
Hell
because
no.
You're right. Y'all are not
Crispy-
trees. Y'all are buildings. This is
Crispy came into
different.
chat one day.
The fucking skyscraper.
Crispy came into chat one day and was like, "Hey Goko, when your family falls down in the middle of the woods, do you hear him?"
All I know is if I get in a fight with y'all, I'm leg kicking the shit out of all of y'all. I'm not fighting. I'm a leg kick the shit out of you.
What's
I'm
up, Banana
chopping y'all
Cult Leader?
asses
How you
fuck
doing?
down.
Oh, thank you for the follow too, man. That's magical, man. That's magical. Goko, we love you. You know we love you, man.
I was about to say, we love you, go.
Goko's great.
Nah, man, because look, I don't know why, man, but like when you said they was like 6 plus everything, I'm thinking in my head like Joker brothers. Like, you know how motherfuckers just right on the sidelines, like
Right.
ready to put some shit up.
No, he could. Yeah, Goko is tall, man. Goko doesn't play
Exactly.
basketball, which is waste of his height. I mean, he could be a goalkeeper.
You could literally be the fucking the ladder that all firefighters need. My God.
Dude,
Sorry.
his oh my god.
You're literally the definition of Jack and the
Yeah, it does. Dude, Goko's whole family is the national basketball team for Russia. Like literally.
I can't.
He would be the best fucking stalker at a fucking grocery store, I swear to God.
Oh my god, he would.
From top to bottom. You wouldn't miss shit.
Oh my god. He'd be a good goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are tall. I know in Russia they like
I'm
their
not that tall. But you are that tall. I mean, I've never met someone who's like 7'2". Your grandpa being 7'2", that's
You know,
that's
I
a
met
lot.
somebody.
That's a
I
lot.
met somebody 7 feet, and when I got to him, I'm like, okay, like
That's awesome, Goko.
you
should
tall
play.
as hell. Like it's like, yo, you tall as hell, but I don't know you 7 feet till you say you 7 feet. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yo, you tall as hell.
Wow, BBD,
I
you're
just don't wanna-
5'3". Wow.
I just don't want to break my neck looking up at someone. Like you know what I mean? Like I just
It ain't
I
that
just
bad.
can't. I just
Like,
can't.
I always felt like if I met somebody 7 foot, like I thought I was going to jump up if I wanted to punch him in the face. But it's like, no, I just got to aim a little higher. That's all.
Vivite's
I ain't lying, you
5'3",
still
dude.
hit
What?
that
I mean,
shit.
don't you like lose velocity like going that? I mean,
Oh my
At
god,
these
that,
hands.
that's
Vivite,
Not
I'd
these.
be intimidated actually, trying to look down, just like what?
Not these. Oh yeah,
oh
it's
yeah,
going
same
down.
though, definitely.
I'm a nice 5'10" and a half, dude. I put the half in there to make myself seem like 5'11". Even though when I fill out my resume, for like basketball leagues, I put 5'11". Just be like, yo, maybe put 6 foot just to lie, just to
Nah,
get
man,
picked up.
I'm 6 feet right on the head. Sometimes I try to stretch out and put my chest up and shit. Try to get my dog. Hey man, put me a little half-inch up there, man. It's going around.
Not gonna lie, Vivite, if Goko had a staring contest with you, he would literally have to do like a whole 90-degree angle to look down you at your eyes, like because you're 5'3", he's like 6'7". You'd be like,
Oh Jesus
bears are
Christ.
tall. What's the tallest bear you've wrestled, Goko? Just assuming you guys wrestle bears in Russia. You're 6'7" without your shoes on. 5'3", so you beat a 5'3" bear. Nice. God. All right, no more picking on Goko.
I'm sorry, my
please.
imagination is running. I'm imagining like a bear fighting like a tall motherfucker.
A really tall
You know
person.
how that would work?
Yeah.
A really
You know,
tall
red-
person is like
In a Red Dead
hopped up on
Redemption type
alcohol.
setting.
I'm pretty sure like during family photos of Goko's family, it's just cut off at the chest, so you just see the chest down for the whole family. All right, Goko, I'm done. I love you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm a Russian bear now.
Damn.
Oh Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry, we went on a whole tangent on Goko. He should have never said how tall he was.
Yeah.
I
well,
mean,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting that because I've never met anyone who's been taller than 6'2". So
No,
I mean,
Goko actually like Goko's okay with the jokes. Like he'll even buy in on them. Like if you actually back then when he joined our Discord, he actually changed his profile picture to a tree. And that's all he did. He just changed it to a tree. And I thought
see,
that was the
well,
funniest
I
thing
can
ever.
definitely say that he's not one of the sensitive ones.
No,
So,
he no.
Yeah.
Oh, have you not
yeah.
heard him talk, man? When we get him in chat, oh my god, most unsensitive person ever. He is ripping on everybody. He has no breaks either, man. He's just in there like, yo, you're getting roasted.
So I was doing my due diligence, looking at Heaven's page and shit, just watching some of the videos and shit. Who was it that asked you that question? They asked you some dumbass questions.
What?
Like it was some like what the fuck was it? It was like would you rather everybody know you fucked a goat or you fuck a goat and nobody knows you fucked a goat? So I'm like, yo, those are some interesting ass questions.
So,
Like,
so you're saying either way, I fucked a goat. Either way.
I mean, you got to think about it. You got to think about it.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so one of my best friends.
hey,
We play
shout
video
them
games.
out. Shout out.
They actually don't stream at all. Like they just play video games. But like I play with my best friend. His name is Sean, and then he plays with his buddy, and his buddy comes into our games. I mean, I don't remember his name, but yeah, he was just like on a tangent. He's like, "You streaming?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm streaming." And he's like, "All right, well, I got some questions for you." And I'm like, all right, what's your questions? And he's like, would you rather fuck a goat and everyone knows, or would you rather everyone knows that you fuck a goat and you didn't fuck a goat? And it was just like, I mean, I would rather fuck the goat and no one knows because no one's gonna know. Instead of people going around saying, yeah, that's the girl that fucked the goat. Like,
All right, guys, this is the last ever Nova Circuit
Jason.
podcast.
He said,
Before
you
we
right,
get
I'm
canceled.
fucking that goat. I'm like, what, bro? And bro, and what's crazy, so like all I did was go to her page and I just I'll click a random timestamp on your shit just to see like what's going on. And that's literally what popped up as soon as I clicked it. I'm like, bro, this was meant for me to fucking bring this shit up. Like, motherfucker said, would you rather fuck a goat or nope, not fuck a goat, but everybody
Oh, man, Margaret, what show was
Yes.
it? Was it Black Mirror where they were
Yes.
blackmailing
Yes.
a mayor?
So as soon as you guys started talking about that, it popped in my head. There was, if you ever seen Black Mirror, I think it's like the first episode actually.
Man, that shit got too scary for me. That's real horror.
I got
Dude,
real.
isn't it? You
Yeah.
guys seen it then? You seen the first episode with the mayor and what they did to him? Yeah, it's kind of messed up, man. It's not cool. that made me like cringe a little. Like that was like, man, that's so
I
crazy.
need more questions like the
Mhm.
GOAT questions. Those
Oh
questions
yeah,
make me
definitely. Those questions are like they get you going. Like
think. 'Cause in my mind,
you
I hadn't
know.
really thought. I was like,
There's
hmm.
this YouTube channel I watch called Viva La Dirt League, and
Mhm.
they're from New Zealand, but there's this their boss is giving those scenarios to his employees, and instead of like giving them like hard scenarios, he's like, "Oh yeah, well guys, think of this: would you rather kill your girlfriend or have $1 million?" And they're just like, Ronan, we'll totally take the $1 million. He's like,
$1 million?
"Oh, would you? Oh, would you? Okay." And he's like thinking that they're hard scenarios. He's like, "Yeah, okay, we'll hear this one. Would you have the most luxury car in the world, or would you rather live in a trash can?" And they're like, totally the car. And they're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I'm like, what
Would
the
you?
fuck? I'm like, what the hell? Those guys are
I think another question is like if I remember it the way that he said it, he was just like, would you rather give up sex and hear the parents having sex for the rest of your life, or would you rather have sex with your parents and
Oh man,
Oh,
like, it was-
Jesus Christ.
no.
and I'm just like,
option
where is this
C?
question coming
Yeah,
from? And
like-
I'm just like, what is this? Where is this coming from? He's just like, no, these are just random
but
questions.
Those are
These are the
compelling
difficult
questions.
questions y'all got
which
to
one you
answer.
gonna
Like,
pick?
would
I'm
you
done.
rather? And I'm like, nah. If it's with my mom, absolutely not. Like, I'd rather no. Just
I can fuck my ears.
no.
I
But yeah,
can.
like I wanted to, but
Yeah,
it was a
these-
number of
yeah.
like really
that's-
detailed questions, and I
This
was
is the
like, all
first
right.
part for me. Like, the first part was cool until it was like no sex at all, but listen to your parents. And I'm like, no, ill.
Yeah, both of
Even
them
if I
just.
Yeah.
even if I do plug my ears up, I still ain't getting nothing
I like the questions. So like back
for the
when
rest of my life.
back
For
in
the rest of your life.
so back in like Rooster Teeth's
Yeah.
heydays,
Oh man, those are hard, man. That's so
Yeah.
messed up.
Well,
That is
Those are
messed
the
up.
questions. Like, would you rather? I mean, those are the like, would you rather questions that people want to hear. Like the most difficult questions and
Yeah.
the most difficult answers, and you're just like, like, would you? Like,
Right.
would you?
Yeah.
Hey, that goat one really made me think. And I was like, dog, do I really want everybody to know I fucked the goat even though I didn't?
See,
Or do I just
see.
fuck the goat?
I mean, I would
No,
just
no.
fuck the goat. I mean, you might as well just fuck the goat. Just do it. No one's gonna know. Only you know. But now, I mean, you in the back of your head, you're just wondering,
No
like,
cap.
goddamn, I can't believe
No
I fucked
cap,
that
man.
goat.
I'd rather fight the rumors.
Yeah, me too. I'd be like, you know what?
I
Yeah, sure, totally. I just use it. One, they're talking about me. I'm gonna capitalize on that. I'm like, all right, cool. Yo,
Jason
go
said, "Ain't no
fuckers
such
going
thing
live
as
tonight
bad
on Twitch,
publicity."
baby. See you.
Jason gonna spin that shit to an NFT and more shit.
Hell
man.
yeah, dude. I see profit. But like so Rooster Teeth used to do this thing back in their heyday called $1 million but, where they would give you $1 million, but the scenario was really fucked up, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I'd totally do that for $1 million. And they were like crazy situations, like lifelong situations, like yeah, $1 million, but no matter what, every time you sneeze, you're randomly teleported somewhere. You don't know where it's gonna be, but you're randomly gonna teleport for the rest of your life if you sneeze. So you could be like sitting there like sneeze and you're in the middle of the Amazon getting ready to get attacked by a tiger. You better hope your ass fucking sneezes to get the hell out of there. Or you can sneeze into prison or into anything. But for $1 million, the rest of your life, every time you sneeze, you teleport somewhere random. It's just random.
That is crazy.
I mean, but you have the money for it, so like, I mean, can you really get out of situations like that?
Michael
It's
on
all
that
fun and
show
games
came
till
up
you
with the
sneeze
best
somewhere that
scenario.
You can't use your debit card. Then
Oh,
what you
I
gonna do?
didn't
That's
teleport.
Michael came up with the best scenario.
I
He's
really
like,
did sneeze too. That's funny.
he was like, well, I would do it because I could
And
be a
look what
bank
Marvel
robber.
said.
He's like, I could be a bank robber, and they can call me Kazoontyke. That would be my name. And I'd
Oh
just
my-
be like, they're like, Kazoontyke got us again because all you have to do is rob a bank, sneeze, and he's gone with the money.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
mean, but
that.
what are you doing to sneeze though? Like, are
Dude,
you
I would
are
find
you
out.
are
I would
you
find out what I'm
purchasing
allergic to
items in order for you to sneeze? Because
Oh, I
I mean,
would
that would
bring-
be smart.
Jason
I would-
just has to say sneeze, and I sneeze on command. I'm about to do it again.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I'm just gonna get shit I'm allergic to and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
have it in my pocket,
Yeah,
like
bro,
snort it
ain't
like
nobody got
heroin
time to
or
take
crack.
no chances. You sneeze and then you in Key West. Like nobody.
Yeah. I mean, no one just sneezes once. You have to understand that. So it's
Right.
And
like
that's another thing.
sneezes
Like,
usually come in threes.
Yes.
Yeah,
and what if
sixes
you
or
sneeze?
sevens for me.
What if you sneeze somewhere? Like
Jeez,
Jason,
Jason, you be blinking like
Jason,
crazy.
imagine you sneeze and you sneeze somewhere and there's 10 women just everywhere
Can
and
you
they
get me one,
all
please?
saying Jason, Jason, and they putting their hands towards you and you gotta sneeze again.
One that's
And you
not
gotta
covered
look.
in
You
sugar.
gotta sneeze.
Nope, because I'm gonna be like,
You just get the largest sneeze.
sneeze right in front of my wife. I'm like, oh hey babe. uh,
Sneeze again. You're in front of your wife.
yeah. She's like, what was that? Where were you at?
Sneeze
Nowhere.
in the ocean. Yeah, you'd be stuck there until you sneeze again. That would suck.
Motherfuckers like Al Bundy would be fucking pissed.
Damn,
Al
Goko.
Bundy used to hate his wife, man. It was like, bro, you've been married for like 20-some years. Why do you hate your wife?
I mean, at that point, you might as well just,
yeah.
Right?
Man.
Well, Margaret, you and Jeff are pushing. How long have you and Jeff been together now? Like 100 years?
We're 16 and 1. We've been together 16 years, married 1 year.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
With a
Since we were
bunch of
17.
motherfucking kids.
Really?
Huh?
With a bunch
He's
of
like
motherfucking
100.
kids.
Oh, you got kids, yeah.
We have 2 sets of twins.
Oh, let's be
and
clear. It's not
our
kids.
oldest
It's an
is 13.
army. It's a fucking army she's creating at her house.
Yeah, we have
It's a
5.
militia.
She pumps them out
Let's
two
be
at
honest.
she pumps them out two at a time.
I really do.
In the whole war battlefield and not needing to sneeze again. Well, you know. Fuck that.
Fucking
Oh,
militia,
hell
man.
no. Fuck that.
Oh god.
Can you
I mean,
imagine?
I mean,
like,
like,
in
would
10
you
in
sneeze?
10 years, Marcus' kids gonna be like a serious issue in 10 years. Think about it. Like, imagine like if somebody fucked with one of them, like they gotta deal with 6 motherfuckers.
6 more?
bro.
Yeah, like that's a little much.
Right?
I mean, like, I wouldn't pick a fight with anyone at that point. It's just
one
you're
of one
already
of them is
losing.
guaranteed gonna be an adult at least. How old is Jordan? He like damn near.
Alex is 13. The twin boys are 10, and then the babies are 2.
I'm thinking Alex. You said Alex
Mhm.
is 15,
13.
13. Oh yeah, see, yeah, he's 20. He'll be
Yeah,
23.
he'll
Yeah,
be 20 something.
Yeah, he'll definitely had an attitude to whoop a 15-year-old ass.
Oh, yeah.
he's in jujitsu right now too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely
Arms.
gonna have an attitude.
You
You brother and sister?
It's
It's funny because when we're playing games
Let's see
together,
his
I'm
ass.
That's him
like
actually walking.
every time
His ass to the army.
every time his mom like says something to him like, Alex, kick your mom's ass. I was like, choke her ass out. It's like,
Hey, it's all fun and games, man. I tried that shit with my mom. I thought when I was 13, 14, I can kind of buck up at my mama. Shit.
oh, look at that. Whoa, get a haircut, hippie.
That's my 13-year-old.
How tall is he? He's like 6 feet tall? He's got to be
He's
tall.
taller
Like
than me. He's almost as tall as Jeff. He's like 5'9".
he don't look 5'9". He's a long length.
Oh,
yeah.
ass.
He just went down on his age, but
It's funny if you literally throw a beard on Alex, that's Jeff.
yeah.
I was just about to say, yeah,
He's
it's funny.
Anthony. He looks just like Anthony.
we were playing Phasmophobia the other night, and Alex was playing in VR. And
Oh my gosh, I was dying with
Margaret,
his
so me
VR.
and Alex were in the basement. And we had to get a photo.
Yo, I need to play that shit in VR.
And
bro.
Margaret was like, "All right, cool. Here's the camera, Jason." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I was like, "Alex, yeah, your mom being a bitch and getting out of here, not wanting to take a
Oh my
photo." It's just like,
It's a fucking asshole.
He is, man.
He's such
really
an
is.
asshole, yeah.
He really is.
well, so
I
like
mean, I
Heaven,
can
you don't.
see it in the
so-
gameplay, so I'm just like, all
yeah,
right.
Heaven,
He
so
really fucking is.
me and Margaret have been friends for like almost 14, 15 years. Like we've known
Right.
each other. We met each
He
other
was
in
still
Halo
in the
3.
womb when we
Yeah,
became friends.
so-
He was still in the womb.
So Margaret's like literally like my sisters. Like I treat
Yeah.
I treat her just like my sisters and brothers. I rip on them. Like you are not safe. If you've done something stupid in life, I'm gonna
you can
bury
continue
you in the
doing
ground
what you
for
were
it.
doing. I don't know what
And
you
Margaret's just the unfortunate one that had to grow up playing video games with me, so she gets a lot of the anger from me. Like
I mean,
so we're playing video games, even if it's my fault, it's Margaret's fault. every time in Halo.
Right.
I'm like running solo, fighting 4 guys. I get killed. I'm like, where the fuck were you, Margaret? I was back here, Jason. I just spawned. I was like, just should have fucking been there quicker, Margaret. What the
Mark
fuck?
was playing with us the other day when we were playing Halo, and he yelled at me. And he was like, "Where were you?" He's like, "Are you?" He's like, "No, I was trying. We were playing capture the flag." And he was like, "Go grab their flag." I was like, "Okay, I'm trying." I said, "But they keep coming at me." I said, "I'm trying." And I'm like taking them out. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm taking them out. He goes, "You know what? I'll just go do it." I was like, "I'm freaking trying." I was like, "I'm trying." I said, "They keep coming at me." And so finally I die, and he's like, "I got the flag." I was like, "Yeah," I muted my mic. I didn't talk the rest of the match. I'm like, "You know
Oh
what?"
my
And
god.
then at the end of the match, he looks out. I carried the team in kills.
Yeah, she
He
did.
goes, he was like, "Oh, my bad. I'll take everything back." He is like, "Dang, Margaret." He's
shit,
like, "You
Margaret, my
got all
bad.
these kills."
I was like, oh shit. It's
I
like
was
my
like,
bad,
"Boy."
dog.
So you basically carried him, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
Like, I
she
was
did.
trying so hard, and he
She,
thought I was not doing anything.
I definitely, I think I had the least amount of kills in the team, and Margaret had the most, and it wasn't even close. Like she was a good like 7-8 kills above
Ooh.
everybody, and we ended up winning. And Margaret, I was like, shit, Margaret, my bad. I was like, you know what, Margaret, let me shut my mouth.
So
The rest
mad
of
at
Just,
him.
it's like,
just next time, just tell him it's always the bottom fraggers.
Margaret,
It's
I
always
actually, I think we got that on stream. I think that was on stream actually that
I
happened.
think so.
Yeah,
I think
so I
so.
was just like, I'm gonna shut my mouth the rest of this time, Margaret. My bad. I was like, you
Damn.
did your job. Excuse me. Excuse me while I
He
play
knows when
myself.
I'm mad. When I go silent on him, he knows he's
Oh
crossed.
yeah.
He's crossed lines with
And then
me.
I know to shut the
He's
fuck up
like,
for a
"Oh,
little
crap."
bit. I gotta wait for her to cool down before I start drilling into her some more with some bad fucking jokes.
Yes. Sheesh.
Like I used to give her. I remember in Phasmophobia, we used to get mad because she'd always go
Play
to the
that show.
van and watch
Uh-huh.
the cameras. I'm
So
like, dude,
bad.
we need your ass in the house. And I used to get frustrated with. I was like, dude, Margaret, what the fuck? Well, I thought she went to the van, but she really was around the corner. I was like, there goes Margaret, fucking going to the van, not helping us. And Margaret comes
Going
right.
to the van. I'm always
she-
dying all the time, dude.
She comes
I was
walking
so
around
mad.
the corner in the game. I'm like, oh shit.
I was like, I
She
didn't
should have
leave.
just told you, like, yeah, I heard you talking shit.
Yeah, I dropped all my equipment right there in front of him. I said, "Here, you do this." I went to the.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
Darklight
van.
was there.
It was his stream. He was streaming. I felt so bad. I went to the van and I stood in the corner. I made sure I stood in the corner and faced the corner of the van, so they knew that I was standing there and not doing anything. That I was pissed
Right.
off.
Oh, it was
And I
looked
was
kind of
sitting
funny
there.
though.
And he's like, came back and he's like, "Oh, she's staring." He's like, "She's not even looking at the camera." He's like, "She made sure she was looking at the wall." So we knew she was bad.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
God.
I put myself in timeout.
She's like,
Yeah.
fuck this. I'm just gonna
Uh-huh.
go
Yes,
ahead and
Vivate, that's
do
what it
my
was.
own
That's
thing.
exactly what it is.
Yep, and I had to apologize to Darklight. I said, "I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
but that
we-
was on your
yeah.
stream. I said, I
And
felt
then,
bad."
like, so that was like Darklight's first time ever seeing that. Like, it happens a lot between me and Margaret. We'll go off on each other all the time. Like I said, that's our
Mhm.
relationship. That's how we've always, you know, we grew up in the Halo era where that
You
shit was
did, too.
just like crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, Darklight the whole time before she went off, he's like, dude, leave her alone. I'm like, no, Darklight, this is
Like, you don't deserve it. No. No, I would have definitely told you the same thing. Like, lay off. She's doing the best she can. Leave her alone.
It's not like that anymore though.
No, yeah. Once I figured out that I can actually carry the camcorder and see the orbs and the darts and stuff, so
And you don't need the
I'm-
camcorder.
yeah, I
No,
don't
so-
really need it, just for the orbs. And
And
stuff.
now
Like, I really,
she
that was
admits
the
when she
beginning
is
of the game.
spooked. Like
Yeah.
she'll admit like,
I'll be
oh,
like,
leave it
"Alright,
sit
I'm
me. Yep, I'm out.
I mean, like, since the new update, are you even more spooked out than you were before?
Yes.
So
Like, the new
like,
update
I
just scares the shit out of me.
It
so
does
like
a lot of more jump scares, a lot more of ghost events.
Oh yeah, and the ghost events are now like all over the place. Like, it's not just one. Like, you remember back in the day when Phasmophobia first came out, it was just, you know, one hunt after another, and they were so predictable. You're just like, oh, okay, so I know what that the ghost is about to hunt, so on and so
Right.
forth. And now, like, after the 1 year anniversary of the game, it's like it's progressed so
Right.
much, and there's so much more to like offer. That's so much more on the table. And I guess that's like, I've never experienced a horror game where every encounter is different. Every
Yep.
encounter, it doesn't matter if you had a Jinn last round and you get a Jinn this round, it's still going to be different. You don't know what ghost type you're going to get. You don't know how it's going to interact with everyone in the game.
right.
You don't know if you're going to get a fucking Santa now that it's Christmas time. Like, you don't know. You don't know if you're going to be able to see the ghost. It's
Yep.
it's crazy. It's different updates towards a game that I never thought
So-
that I would like
And I like
be a
the first items that they brought out too. Like they
Oh
brought all these
yeah,
first items and how they
definitely.
work and everything. And yeah, it really brings it to like I told Jason this that I've never felt this type of way for a game in a long, long time. I
Oh,
said I'm
she's
Yeah.
actually
addicted to this
addicted
game.
to
She's
it.
addicted
I'm
to
Oh,
this game.
addicted.
same. This is like everyone's just like, I feel like you play the same game over and over again. I said yes because there's still so much to learn in the game. Like
Hmm.
I'm not like Insim, if you guys know Insim, he's
Yes,
like
I
a
watch him
very
daily.
popular partnered Twitch streamer who's like
Yep,
nonstop playing horror games. I mean, like he plays it on the regular. And he
yep,
plays Phasmophobia so often. He's actually played games with the devs, and he's like,
He does, yep.
by far it's one of his favorite games, and he said
yeah.
it's always going to be one of his favorite games because it offers so much. And
And
I'm like,
even
this is one of my favorite games. I mean, it
yeah,
used to be Apex Legends, but with the toxicity of every multiplayer platform that you play on, it's just like I'm not interested in that game. I'm interested in the horror game that I love playing so much. So
yep, yep. No, I agree with you. Yeah. And it's funny because the developers do listen to people, and it's like they listen to what people are asking questions. Like when you say Enzym, you watch him. I watch him daily. Every day I get notifications
She
to him.
sends
He
me
had just watched his.
videos all
Yeah,
the
I
time.
send him
he's
all the
a
time.
good
Like,
he's
oh,
he's a good content creator.
He's really good
he
at the
is.
game too. Like
Yeah,
He really is
super
absolutely,
really
good
good.
at the
absolutely.
game.
He makes it look like really easy. Like I go, oh, I can do that on Nightmare. He makes it look so easy. You go in, you're
Right.
like, how the heck does this man? He plays games with them. He'll play like right in their face. He'll get right in their face and like kiss them pretty much, and then and he finds it funny. But he's given me a lot of tips on this game, and I've really took to it. But the new update has got him puzzled too. He's still learning new things about all the ghosts, how much they've changed them and upgraded them, and now they all do something different. Like
Mhm.
um, and how they're incorporating like all the equipment now. Like you don't use the microphone unless you're in a big area, like
Yeah,
the asylum or something. Now
right.
with the banshee, you can use it if you think you're working with a banshee. You can hold it up and hold it for a while and hopefully get a scream, and you can determine right then and there it's a banshee. So it gives you like they're starting to incorporate other things with the ghosts to use all the equipment, and which is really cool.
Like for me, because I told Margaret about this before the last update, I was like, the game to the point it wasn't scary for me anymore. I said like the only
Hmm.
things that would scare me were the phone ringing randomly if I didn't expect it, or the car alarm going off if I didn't expect it, or the breathing in my ear if I didn't expect it. But like, and I told her I was like some really cool ideas that I wish like I mean, I'm pretty sure the devs would listen to us if we sent them a message, but I want like. So the game still at this point still doesn't really scare me a lot. Like I still get the random jump scare from like the same things, the breathing or whatever. But
Right.
I was like telling Margaret, I was like, man, a good idea would be like seeing shadows at the corner of your eye, but not knowing like if they can incorporate that, being like, did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Like in real life, if
Right.
you're real life ghost hunting, did you guys see that shadow? I wasn't sure if I saw it. See if we saw it on camera, and then you can replay footage. That'd be a cool little
The
concept.
replay footage would be
Yeah.
great.
The replay would be awesome.
And then
It would be
like
amazing.
especially if you saw quote unquote shadows, and then like I told her like randomly when you're ghost hunting you might see a figure standing there or a face. I was like that'd be so cool to randomly be like walking around and be like, did I just fucking see a face there?
Right.
I was like, I don't know. And then you can go back to your camera footage and say, holy shit, look at this, Margaret. There was the face. The ghost was looking at me right here.
Like
That
you
is
can
some
only
cool
go back
stuff.
like maybe 10 or 20 seconds. Like 10
Right.
seconds. You can only go back so
Yeah.
far. Like you
But
can't.
that's some cool things I think that would help like
But that would
elevate
be really
me
cool.
being scared. Like, but like I said, I think I enjoy the game more for its like puzzle and trying to figure out the ghost. I really enjoy that. Like the mystery, like I gotta figure
I
out
would
what
like
this
to see
is.
a thermal camera come into play. I would like to see instead of the thermometer, I would like to see a thermal cam, especially when it comes to being outdoors. Because like when doing the campsite, it's real. Like it would be
It's
really
hard.
cool to have a thermal cam and pan over, and you can see, the difference in
Yeah.
the climate change and
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. I would
That would be
definitely
really
love
cool.
that. And going back to the shadows talk in Phasmophobia. So actually the I know that have you guys ever seen like dots in real life, like dots
Yes.
projectors in real life?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
so
used one before.
it basically like shows the outline of something that's there that
Yep.
isn't actually there, like a
Correct.
ghost, basically.
Right.
So I mean like I get that they tried to do the shadow thing by, you know, how the ghost is like running by and the dots and stuff like that, and you're just like, wait, did I just see that? And then you really can't see it unless you have your lights off, or you know, all we know is like Agorio. You can see that in video footage only, but in person, like while you're in the game playing the character, that shadow that you see out of the corner of your eye, that's what's supposed to be the shadow that we see in the little corner. Unfortunately, I really hope that it was something like you described, Nova. Like it was like, oh, like look at that in the corner. There's like a face. I know I saw that. Like, did you
Right.
guys see that? Like, yeah, I definitely agree that they should maybe possibly incorporate some of that goodness in the game because
And just have it like fade, you know, like
oh, absolutely. If I know that this game is gonna go somewhere else, I know that there's
yeah,
gonna
I've
be more
never came into it.
updates.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be more experiences, and I'm excited. And
too.
Honestly, I look forward to playing the game more.
Ready
Oh
for
yeah,
them to get some
and
type
you
of
know it's
deal
still
with
in beta, right? You know the
Huh?
game
Is it?
fully has. Yeah, it hasn't fully came. I was reading an article
Oh
to
no,
Jason.
yeah,
That's
They're still in
crazy.
beta with this game. They haven't fully like put this game out as a whole, like
I want to
at
see
all
them do
yet.
something with like Annabelle or some shit or fucking.
I'm pretty sure that they will incorporate a theme. Like, I mean,
That
you
would
know,
be
you
cool.
guys know like the different other games that are out there that are kind of in replication of Phasmophobia. Like, Ghost Hunter Core is one of them, and I'm not a fan of Ghost Hunter Core. Like, so many people have hyped it up, and it's supposed to be just like Phasmophobia, but the game is released and they still haven't figured out their multiplayer lobbies. That's
Mm.
a little
Yeah.
off. As well as the same thing for Forewarned. Forewarned, their multiplayer lobbies. I only see one person in a multiplayer lobby. Like, what is that? I know there's multiple people out there playing this game. The same
Right.
thing goes for what is this other game? There's another multiplayer game where Obsidio. Obsidio is another one, and there's a whole number like of ghost games that just remind me of Phasmophobia that are trying to incorporate the same thing, and it's just like it's not putting out what Phasmo is putting out, so everyone is on Phasmophobia.
That's
Yeah.
crazy how your game can't compete with a fucking beta.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. A fully released
Right.
game, by the
A
way.
fully, yeah,
Hey,
yeah, like
granted,
crazy.
man, PUBG was in beta for a minute, and man, we was putting hours on that game before it
Yeah.
officially released.
Yep.
So,
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. I
definitely.
loved PUBG.
Yeah, because they're saying like you can purchase Phasmo right now for like $13.99. They said once it hits like full game status and they put it out as full, the price is going to go up to like probably like 25 or something.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. I don't care.
I don't
As
think
much as they're
the people who's
offering
already
just
bought it,
now.
Yeah, I think the
I
people
think
that already
you
bought it are fine.
got it. You just get the update, I think. But like people that want to buy it after it actually comes out as a full game, price will go up. That's what I
Right.
read to Jason, and I was like, "This
It
is in
makes sense.
beta? Like that was crazy."
It's crazy. It's insane because I never even knew that. I thought that the game
Right.
was just like fully released and
Me
they were
too.
just adding more stuff in, and then you tell me this and I'm just like, and this is so far what they have to offer? Hell yeah, I'm sticking to
Yeah,
it.
me too. I've never came across a game to be so feeling because like I said, me and Lone Wolf, when I lived up in Ohio, we had a ghost hunting team and we used to go ghost hunt. And, you know, all these equipment that we have in the game, we actually used in real life.
Right.
So, you know, to bring me back to where like I don't ghost hunt anymore, but I still love it. And I would love to get back in the field. But this brings me to a point where it almost feels like I'm ghost hunting. And I feel so I don't know. I can't even explain it. It just feels. It fixes my fix for my
Right.
ghost hunting. If that makes
Right.
sense.
Right. No, it definitely does. It definitely does. I completely
Like,
understand that.
yeah. So
Goko, that's too many characters for me to read, bro.
Yeah, we'll wait for the movie to come out, Goko.
Yeah.
what happened? What is it?
Is a long ass thing on the process, I think, of
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I started reading and I was like, wait, that's pretty long.
yeah,
Even
listen.
I tried to skim it real quick, and even when I
Me
skimmed
too.
it, I was like, "What the fuck? Did I just
But
made blood vessels in 21
Well,
days?"
you want
Like,
to
what?
jump into some Phasmo?
yeah, do you guys want to end the chit chat now and go chit chat in some Phasmophobia?
Oh, definitely.
see-
I'm hands down ready to get scared.
See if these ghosts be on that hoe shit.
Oh my fucking god, dude! I'm sorry, but I definitely have to say that TikTok was fucking hilarious. It had me rolling. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and I saw it, and I was like, I guess he posted something. Let me see what this shit is. And then I just like, I hear, "Are you on that whole shit?" And I'm like,
And then we hear you in the background,
then
which is like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Got
You're like,
him.
because that shit just like fucking threw me off. Like I was not expecting that at
Be
all.
prepared. Be prepared. He's gonna throw you off.
Yeah, all the time.
That's what I do.
I have to apologize for him. Like, I feel like I have to apologize for him.
Oh,
Sometimes
no.
I'm
you
like,
don't
I'm
have to.
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
You all
It's
good.
like
Jason,
it's
stop.
honestly
Don't
like
understand.
it's part of the what is it? It's part of a good vibe that I actually sensed when I first met him. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, like this guy is like really chill. He's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
And that's the thing.
oh shit, he's like
him.
super funny too. Like I could definitely hang with this guy. Like this guy is not. I mean, like he's not selfish in any way, and I can actually like see that, and I'm like, all right, like I've met other streamers out there. I mean, like of course, but I could definitely see Nova going like crazy somewhere because you're definitely putting out the vibes and definitely doing the work, and I mean, like
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, we
Of
try.
course, no.
Like I said, we're not selfish at all. Like we just want.
No.
Well, like I said, we encourage people telling us that they're streamers. We love you to shout out your streams, and we're always there to support. We always show up in your streams, and we
Right.
always like either. And most people that we do follow, we always gift subs all the time, especially if you're new. And we always try to promote people to getting to wherever they want to be on Twitch. If they want affiliate, we're like, all right, everybody, go follow this person. Please drop in their streams and all
Yeah.
that stuff. It's like I said, we're all, and I always say this every time, we're one big Twitch family trying to get somewhere. Let's support each other and get where we all want to be together.
Right.
I don't. I like, cause like I understand some streamers, it's their brand and they're trying to be selfish and they got to do it for themselves. But me, I'm having fun, baby. I'm here for the ride. I'm here to
Some
entertain
take it
people.
too serious, too, man.
I enjoy the people that show up daily and chat and talk with me.
Yeah.
I don't care about making millions. I don't care about anything. I just love entertaining.
We
And-
all
enjoy
that shit,
the
all that shit
friendship.
comes natural anyway. As long as you
Yeah.
you stick to
Yeah.
what you came in it
Like
for.
if I had one
Yeah.
viewer, I'm still the happiest guy alive because I'm just having fun.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I definitely love that. So
Yeah.
like I tell a lot of people, and I have a couple of friends who like are a little bit on the negative side when it comes to streaming, and I'm like if you're gonna put out the energy of damn it, I only have one person watching my stream, or like who comes and watches me anyway, like why does it matter? I'm just like, if you keep having that vibe, that negative vibe, even when I'm not in your channel, I can sense that, all right, like this person, even if I'm in there for like 2 seconds, I'm like, all right, this person only cares about views. I
Right.
don't want to be here if that's the only thing you
Exactly.
care about. Like personally,
manifest
my
that shit.
preferences, I don't have my view count on. Like I don't care. Like if there's no one chatting in my chat, I'm fine with that because I'm having fun. That's all
Right.
that matters.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, as long as I'm able to put a smile on your face, even if it's just a smirk, I'm happy. I've done my job. I've done my due diligence. Let me move on.
The
So,
Right.
reasons for streaming has completely changed now. We used to
oh,
stream.
absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie, when streaming first started, my only reason for going to streaming sites was like, yo, I don't want to spend $60 on this game and I don't like how it fucking looks or like how it plays or none of that shit. So let me see somebody else's opinion instead of IGN or
Mhm.
Game Freaks in whatever paid opinion that they have. At least going to a streaming streamer, I can actually see the game myself if I want to play it and actually
Right.
talk with somebody and get their opinion. That was my only
Mhm.
thing I got out of it.
Mhm.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
it's all about getting X
Who's
amount of
getting
viewers so I can get
right.
paid. It's like, bro, it's not
Yeah.
about getting paid.
And
for
then
real.
it's not
If you get
even
paid,
like
it's cool.
everyone though. Like it's not everyone, and it's like I saw a comment on TikTok that kind of like got me a little bit upset, and I mean, if you guys saw this comment, you would too. There was a Twitch streamer who made a really insensitive racial comment. Sorry, not racial, but prejudice comment about obese people, and a TikTok content creator has the little check mark next to their name duetted the video and was just like, you don't care about no one but yourself, so on and so forth. The comment that was below in the comment section was, of course it would be a Twitch streamer. All this person cares about, because she was female when she made the comment, all this person cares about is getting money or taking a man, and she's all about just showing her stuff and doing whatever she wants to. I hate Twitch streamers. I can't trust them. All they do is want your money and complain like they're just a bunch of kids who were just playing games and stuff like that. And I'm like, who hurt you? Like, who did you go view
Right.
in order to get that viewpoint? And I'm like, I'm in the comment section and I commented on this and I'm like, that's not everyone. I don't know who you're watching. And I really don't understand why you have the attitude you have. But I'm like,
Right.
again, it's those sensitive people that are on
I
TikTok.
mean,
So I'm
some
just
people
like,
do get traumatized though, man. Because
I
I
mean,
ain't gonna
I
lie, it's,
understand.
it's times
I
where I've been
completely
to people's
understand that.
pages and you've just ran and just complete assholes that's streaming. That's just
Oh yeah,
unnecessary
and there's a
assholes.
lot of
Oh
them
yeah,
too.
no,
It
definitely.
makes
There's
you
There
don't
there's
want to
quite a
stream. It
lot.
makes you don't want to watch their streams or any other person's stream because you don't want to interact with them because you don't want to get called out. Like, who the fuck wants to go to somebody's stream and get called like all out their name and shit? Like,
Yeah.
it's a couple streams where it's like, yo, like, bro, they just
That's
coming to watch you play. Why you being aggressive
Oh,
with them because you
that's
getting
Right.
oh
your
yeah,
ass whooped?
definitely. There's actually multiple Twitch streamers out there, and I've actually come across them because I'm just randomly like, I don't watch movies on a daily basis. So when I'm telling you I'm watching a movie, I am watching a movie, but on the side there's someone's Twitch stream up because I'm literally I live on this application.
At
So
least there's some that are familiar, like like their whole persona is being that type of person. Like
mhm,
at least those are cool, but it's just the ones that literally
Just straight
like
up
just straight up
ignorant.
assholes and come at people for no reason.
yeah,
Hmm.
Like,
or like some of them that call out their lurkers. Like I don't understand why you do that. That's Yeah, like they have an application that calls out lurkers like the minute you go into the stream and then you click on the send a message portion and then you okay on the rules, immediately they pop up into on the notifications on the sidebar and it says welcome to the stream so on and so forth and I'm like, why do you have an application that's calling out lurkers? We're there to check you out. We're not there to stay.
Right.
Or some of us are not here to stay. We're just here to see and get the sense of who you are, what your vibes
yeah,
are, what you're putting out. If I walk into your stream and I'm here to do that, I don't want you calling me out saying that I'm here. Like now I don't want to be here. I'm
yeah.
supposed to be a
Right.
ghost in the shell. Like you're not
I want
supposed
to
to
treat
know that
this
I'm
shit like
here.
Instagram or Twitter. Like,
Right.
let me see your profile. Let me see what you got to offer, and then let me follow and interact with you. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Exactly.
put me on blast. Like, welcome Bruce Leroy to the stream. Like, motherfucker, I ain't in the
Right.
stream. I'm passing through. Like, I'm just sliding by, man. I'm not. Hey, I'm just sliding
It's like
by,
walking
bro.
into a room and everybody
Yeah, it's
and the
like
front
it's
speaker
like,
goes,
but dead ass.
"Hey!"
That's really, but no, Mark, that's really how it is. Like you go into a stream and they do that shit. It's real
Oh,
deal.
that's
Like walking
couldn't deal
into
with
a
that.
room full of people that you don't know and they all
No.
stop and look at you. That's literally
Yeah.
how it feels sometimes
Like
when you go into
spotlight
one
on
of them
you for a
shits.
second.
Like man,
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. I don't
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
it's truly uncomfortable.
I remember I went into a stream and it was years ago. I think I was like a teenager. I asked some dude a question. I think it was something to do with a game. This motherfucker was like, "Yo, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I'm not about to help you. Like, why the fuck are you streaming then if you're not helping somebody?
right.
Especially an adventure game. Like, bro, I can't tell you many times I got stuck on some Tomb Raider shit, man. It's like, bro, help me do this. Like, no, I'm not helping you. The fuck?
So one thing I look at whenever I'm streaming and when I go find streamers is I like ones that really do their best because some of them have so many viewers and so much going on in their chat. I see a lot of them like they can't keep up with chat, but I like watching streamers that mainly always are trying to like get their chat involved or interact with them.
Right.
That's one thing we do is like we want our chat's experience to be more than just a viewing party. We want you to be able to join us in
Come
multiplayer
back.
games, come back and
Use
want to
next time you
play
come back.
like if you want to play if we're playing Halo. That's why if you always see we have the tag playing with viewers because it's like we and especially if you're a streamer and you're like, hey, I stream too. We're like, hell yeah, we're playing with this streamer, and then we do a shout out for you. It's whatever. But
Right.
my main goal, and I tell Margaret with this every day. My goal is to make sure I've seen every chat message and I've responded to everyone that deems a response. Of course, even if it's someone trying to troll our chat, I'll troll them back, but I will respond to it because we've had a couple guys trying to get me to say some bad naughty words on the stream. Some dude offered me a lot of bits to say some bad words. I'm like, no. but
You're the man of me.
I love like Heaven when I go to yours and usually most of the time it's when you're streaming because it's on the days that I'm like either sleeping I'll lurk it and that goes for Goko and Ding Ding as well. Like I'll usually lurk them, but like the last time I watched Heaven's stream when you were playing it was Animal Crossing, right? That was the last
Yeah.
stream I saw of yours recently, and yeah, every time there was a message, she was immediately on chat, and I was like, I enjoyed this. This is what I want. Is like people are focused on their community and not themselves, and it's unselfish. Like Ding Ding is a perfect example. That kid is new to streaming. He usually gets 1 to 2 viewers at a time. They don't chat, but that kid is literally talking like he has a chat. And I love lurking or being involved in Ding Ding streams. I really love
That's
being
how
there.
you gotta. That's how you gotta do it though. Like I like
Mhm.
Joe's streams, man, because I feel like with Joe's streams, like even if he didn't have any viewers, his shit would still go hard
Yeah.
because his shit comes off like a damn sitcom, man. So even if he
It
didn't
Joe
have
does.
anybody
Halcyon.
actually watching it, like it'll still
You
work.
talk about Joe Halcyon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love his streams. Heaven,
bro.
if you've not seen him
When
yet,
you put me on his streams, I'm
he
like, bro, I fuck with his streams.
his
Those
stream
are
he
hard.
has a laugh track on his stream, like an
Mhm.
old classic 90s sitcom laugh track.
Oh my
So every
god.
time he says something, and he plays horror games only, pretty
Mhm.
much. He only pretty much plays horror games. He plays
That
a lot of
shit's
Resident
funny.
Evil, and every time you hear the laugh track, and I'm just like, I love it. You are like one of my favorite streamers because of that. And he has a lot going on in his chat because he has a lot of viewers, and he
He does.
talks to everybody, which is amazing how he keeps up with it. Like he'll be
Mhm.
responding to something that I don't even see it on the chat anymore because he's just trying
Yeah.
to keep up with it. And I
Right.
love Joe's awesome. Joe's a
Man,
really
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
pretty-
see how. And at the same time, I just don't see how you could like focus on a game and still keep up with chat to that extent too.
he
I
does though. He
mean,
pulls it off.
it's definitely possible. I've seen so many people do it, and it's like I think as a streamer, you start to like develop the skill of multitasking.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is Darkly.
And it's very very easy to develop a skill like that, especially when it comes to streaming. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm paying attention to my Animal Crossing game, but I mean, there's always just a few seconds that I'm able to pause that game, or not even pause that game, just leave it running and speak to someone that I know, like, hey,
Right.
what's up? Like, I haven't seen you in so long, like,
Oh, I know.
like shit like that. And it's like, it may seem impossible with someone who has like 1,000 views, but that person who has 1,000 views who actually appreciates their views,
Mm-hmm.
they're just like, oh, okay, like I know this person and I know this person and I remember this person. This person was who followed like last week. Like
Mhm.
it's those type of streamers, and I'm like, I'm looking forward to like either becoming or like they're very inspiring, and I like walking into their streams because I'm
Yep.
like, hey, Heavens, what's up? And I'm like, holy shit, this person remembers me. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Mark's
And I
gonna
mean,
start saying,
unfortunately,
"What's
there
up?"
isn't a lot of people like that, but
Mark's
you
gonna
know.
be like, "What's up, juiced up white boy, Haymaker?" But I made it a point.
I
I think
definitely
like,
was expecting the PC principle, bro. I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
be honest,
God.
I was expecting.
I
the PC
just-
principle.
I just remember like a month and a half ago I was talking about that, and I was telling Chad, I was like, I remember almost everybody when they followed what I was doing when you guys started following me. And I was actually able to pinpoint a lot of people's like first time we met. I was like, yeah, I met you when I was playing Paladins. I remember this is what you said. This is what we did. You joined me in this game. We played this many games together, and all that. And that's the relationship I want in my chat. They're not just chat. They're part of the Nova Circuit community, which is also part of my friends and family. So like I support all
Right.
of you guys. And I'm always there to reach out and talk too. Like I've had chat members reach out to me personally, and I told Margaret about it because one time it really touched me. One of our chat members reached out to me and
I was in
told
tears.
me how like when they came to our streams, it really helped them because they're going through a hard time, and that they appreciate me talking to them and helping them through it. And I was like, wow. I told Margaret, I was like, that was like one of that motivates me. I was like, I want to be that involved with everybody now.
Yeah.
I was
See,
like, I
people
want to
don't
be that
even
cool.
know,
you know?
like, you don't even know like how you affect people just by being yourself
Exactly.
and
Mhm.
doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm not putting on a character. This
a
is
good person.
I
No,
am this
that's
kind of
it,
person
yeah.
in real life. Mark knows,
is
Mags
you.
knows. I joke a lot.
100%.
I say stupid shit. I obviously we've learned that I don't know shit
Heavy
about
on the
hip hop and
stupid
R&B. I mean, that's me, baby,
Baby.
right here.
Oh,
Starting right off, man. Not know who fucking Luther Vandross
Luther
is.
Vandross, man.
Yeah,
Good.
Margaret. What the
Classic.
fuck? How do you not know who Luther is? What
I
the
think
fuck?
We're
I-
talking about you. Crazy.
like I said, if you played a song, I probably know it. I'm really, if it's not like one of my favorite bands or something, I probably wouldn't even. I'm bad with names. Really
Alright.
bad with names.
Teddy Pendergrass. What about that, Jason? You know Teddy Pendergrass?
No.
Teddy P. All right, I'm going.
No, Mark, don't leave me. And then I'm gonna find out that Mark quit the job and everything. Like he's like he totally quit
can't
the
Yeah, all
company.
right, I'm out.
I put out my 2 weeks and everything.
Why are you putting your 2 weeks in, Mark? Because Jason, I can't deal with him
I
anymore.
can't deal with this.
Ain't do it.
He's gonna leave you a Luther Vandross CD. Like, just you know what? Just make sure he gets this. Like, just please, just
Yeah,
make sure
somehow
he gets
reach
it.
out.
I'm gonna leave him a whole awesome hits volume 1 like they like Star Lord.
I'll listen to it. Hey, I'll listen to it. Like, and like that's cool because like Mark doesn't listen to a lot of like rock and roll or metal or anything like that. He really doesn't.
Yeah, and I tried,
But
man.
Mark
I
was
swear,
one
Really? You gotta
day.
give it a
Well,
chance. You
well,
gotta give
I
it a
like
chance.
so.
tried.
Well, no.
I
Okay, so
did.
Mark did. Mark was like, all right, cool, and I played him music. He let me play music for him. I was like letting him listen to some punk rock that I listened to. And he was just like, "What the fuck?" And then I was just like, "Well," and then it was good songs. It wasn't stuff that was stupid. Mark was just like, it's not my thing." I was like, "Hey, that's fine,
Yeah.
man." He gave it a shot, though.
I tried, man.
He did try.
I tried.
And I
See,
understand it's not
I
what Mark
agree.
is used to. Like, Mark is just it's just not Mark's taste. It's kind
Bro,
of
when I
music.
think
Right.
of rock, man, I think of Ozzy Osbourne biting off the damn
Bat's
pigeon
head?
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
Dude,
I
that's
think
so
of that sick,
metal.
crazy
Dude,
ass
it's so
shit,
metal.
man. I think of motherfucking people in a damn circle just punching the shit out of each other.
Hey,
for
Harry,
no
thank you for the
reason
host.
at
Have
all.
you ever seen a mosh pit from up in the stands? It is
It's-
actually
it's-
pretty
it's
cool to see in
insane.
person. To
Never
see it
been
from
there.
up
Never
top,
been
it's
in
pretty
those
Like,
cool.
'cause
We
the-
were on the second
Yeah.
level looking down at a Slipknot concert, dude. It was we
Yes.
see one here, and I was like,
Yeah, do you
oh
know
my
who
gosh, that was
Slipknot
the
is,
most
Mark?
amazing thing.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You don't know who that is? Are you
I was
crazy?
what? Are you kidding
I was
me?
about to say I seen a shirt with that shit on there in Walmart.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
who-
dude, like,
I wear Slipknot shirts at work, Mark. You see me.
they're
in it.
freaking good. I
Damn,
fucking
that's
love
bad,
Slipknot.
man.
I love Slipknot, dude. They got some good music.
That's bad.
Yeah.
just
Hey, we're doing
walk
good,
around with
Harry,
a
man.
shirt
Yeah,
and
I hope
everything.
everybody has a good Merry Christmas.
It was
too, man.
funny,
We're doing good.
Heavens, that I didn't like Slipknot for like the longest time, and then when I got with my husband, he took me to my very first. He was going to a concert. He loves Slipknot,
Mm.
and he was like, "If you're going to go with me or not?" And of course, I just started dating him. And you really think I'm going to let my boyfriend go to a concert all by himself? Yeah, right. So I sucked it up, and I was like, "All right, we'll go to this Slipknot concert, whatever." And I didn't like him. But then, you know what? Once I watched them people freaking put on the best show I have ever seen in my entire life, I changed my mind about that group. I said, holy crap. The energy that they put out at their concerts was absolutely fantastic. I would go back 100 times to see them again.
Mm.
I remember back when I used to when I was in high school and I played basketball, I used to listen to Slipknot to get hyped for the games. But when I wanted to play like in the basketball court in my neighborhood, like I would like be like, man, I need to watch something to pump me up. So I'd like watch like Slipknot's Disaster Piece DVD and
Yeah,
like get fucking
was a good
amped.
one.
And I'd be like, yeah, I'm ready to go play
had that.
basketball.
Yeah.
Drum some heads. That was like my stuff. Yeah. Slipknot was a big thing. I remember, I think the first like heavy metal music I ever listened to though, like when I got into it was
Hey,
this
Harry.
band called Heaven Shall Burn. And I was like, oh, these are cool. These guys are really cool. And then Devil Driver was the next band,
Acid
which
Bath is a good one.
yeah. And then like, and it's funny because Margaret's husband Jeff, every time I went to go visit him in Ohio, me and him would go somewhere and we just jam Devil Driver the whole time everywhere we went. Listen to that same album the whole time. But I remember like As I Lay Dying was really good and all that stuff. But that's when I started listening to heavy metal hardcore, and then I got really into it. And then punk rock. I was always a punk rock fan. My dad got me into real punk rock, like Black Flag, Misfits, like the good stuff, none of that commercial stuff.
Commercial stuff.
Yeah, like none of that corporate studio shit, man. We're underground. I remember like my sister and me got into an argument because she tried to tell me Avril Lavigne was punk, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking stab you. I was like, no, she's not. All right.
I like a couple of her songs, but
Oh yeah, definitely. But I wouldn't put her in the punk rock
No.
I was like,
category
excuse
at
me.
all.
I was like, she's not saying fuck the corporation. She's owned by a corporation. I was like, so,
She is the corporation.
yeah. I was like, what the
This
fuck?
is how it feels to be the musical minority.
Yeah, how's that feel, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I know a couple of like songs here and there, but when I was growing up in middle school, Paramore was my energy, and so I just related to all of her songs.
Yeah.
And She was definitely my go-to for everything. And then when I first got out of my relationship of 5 years, I was introduced to Slipknot. I was introduced to who is it? Oh God, there's so many artists.
Dude, Lacuna Coil was good. Oh man, they were
Don't
good.
know that.
Never heard of Lacuna.
Me
Dude, Lacuna Coil, they had this
Fuck
song
that,
called "Your
yeah.
Heaven's a Lie." That was the first song I ever heard about from them, and that the chick in that band's fucking awesome. But she was good. Then Arch Enemy, when I found out the lead singer of Arch Enemy was a female, I was like, what? Women can growl like that? I was like, what the fuck?
The first female like anything rock that I was a little bit like, oh my God, that's a human? Like what the fuck? Is a woman. The whole band's called Gender, and then the song's called Pisces, and that song was just. She just went from having like the sweetest like tone, and then just went on to like screamo, and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing! Like that right there is my music. And I mean, like,
to me.
You heard about them in Hot Topic?
Dude.
Nice. I didn't hear about Slipknot until my friend Britt came over, which a lot of you guys know stories about Britt. Good old Britt Boy Davis, we call him. He introduced me to Slipknot. My older brother introduced me to like, Heaven Shall Burn and all them. And then Britt came over one day in the trip pants and everything, and was like, "Dude, listen to Slipknot," which I've heard of. Slipknot, I never listened to their music, and then I was just like, "Oh my God, I'm hooked." I was like, "Slipknot's amazing. I love these guys."
You listen to Tool or
Tool's
like
good.
Perfect Circle?
Perfect Circle's good too. Tool and Perfect Circle are the same singers, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say interesting fact for Mark. Tool, so Perfect Circle, their band leader, sing leader or whatever couldn't make it to the show, and they were in the same concert. And so Maynard out of Tool covered for him for this other band, and he ended up taking it over and became Perfect Circle.
Yep.
So he had
Fucked up.
Perfect Circle and he has Tool. So that's how I heard it. That's what my sister told me.
You guys remember how cool Limp
But-
Bizkit was?
Oh yeah.
I still jam Limp Bizkit. It's our fucking core.
Ooh, I know who that is.
I Fred Durst the shit out of my fucking vehicle.
Ooh, I
dude.
know that person.
Shit.
See, at
Look,
least
I
you're saying you know these people, and you actually
Yeah.
don't know these people.
Don't ask me that name of songs. I'm fucked at that.
Dude,
point.
I remember I had Mark in the car and we were listening. I had him listen to Insane Clown Posse for the first time. Mark was like, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's ICP, Down with the Clowns." Mark's like, "Aight." And then Mark's like,
Yeah,
"Jason,
I
I
mean-
realized you like a lot of songs with dicks in them because I had him listen to My Dick by Mickey Avalon, I think."
Oh
and
my
then,
gosh,
And then,
yeah,
Oh,
you
that
did.
song, stop! Don't do that. Don't
and
do
then,
that. Because, no, that song is unnecessarily catchy, and like before
it
you
is
know
catchy,
it,
dude.
you'll start. Nah, man, because I was saying that shit, and my wife was like, "Yo, what the fuck is your problem?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like, it's stuck. It's stuck.
Pre-verified,
alright?
what's up?
Oh God.
Like, I don't even know the
It's-
lyrics. All I know is it was
it's-
like, my dick.
Yeah, it's like, my
My
dick is bigger than
And
a
I-
bridge. Yo, dick looks like a little kid's.
And I'm just like,
Why
bro.
does that sound so familiar? God.
You ever
See,
seen
she
Harold and
probably
Kumar?
heard this shit before.
Escape
Oh,
from,
okay,
Escape
that's
from
why.
Guantanamo Bay. It was when they were walking out of their friend's house, and it was like that was the song while they were fucking
Yeah,
slow walking
it
to the
sure was.
Mustang.
That's why.
My dick is like super
Yeah,
size.
yeah.
Yo, dick looks like 2 fries.
Oh God, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. Jesus. Why is that under holiday classic on Netflix though?
Because
That's
Harold
Yeah,
and
I don't
Kumar
know.
should be under every category.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Dude, shit's
You're
so
not wrong.
good, dude.
It is.
Even God, they even teeter on the racism there, man. That shit can't be
Yeah, they
re-released
do.
either.
Yeah.
But
But see, they not white, so they can kind of push the envelope a little
That's
further.
true.
Right.
That's true.
They can push the envelope a little
Fucking-
further.
They can do whatever they want.
They were at
technically.
that. They were at that burning party, with the white supremacists, and they're both under the. They lift the hoods and they're like, "We got Mexicans," and I was just like, "Oh, it's like goddamn."
God.
Man, that scene was ignorant. Though. I will admit it was ignorant.
There's a lot of scenes in Harold and Kumar movies that are a lot
Oh,
just like,
Oh, I love them.
oh, you touching base on that one. That would not slide
Even like
in
even
2021.
when they're talking to Harold's parents in the interrogation room with the the border patrol guys, and he's like, you're gonna tell me where your kids are, and they're like, what have they done? What has my son Harold done? And he's like, he's speaking in some dialect I've never heard before. And he's like, he had a Korean translator there when they speak perfect English. And they're like, we can't understand. I was like, oh god, you guys are amazing. I love it. I love the comedy.
Man, I just
Yeah,
love
the
movies like
man.
that. I don't know why. Like, I wouldn't necessarily like be like
Oh
that
no,
in public, but I mean,
No,
like,
no, 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 no.
100%
love
Harris
the
will
movies,
get
dude.
canceled nowadays.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
You know what's
I'd
not
be glad when
canceled
cancel
though?
culture
Us
goes
actually
away.
going over to Phasmophobia like we said we were gonna do
Oh
20
shit!
minutes
I
ago.
had completely forgotten.
We
Oh
got
wow,
deep.
that was a
Completely
half
forgot.
hour ago, dude. I
That
said you want to
was.
go to at
Yeah.
11:45. I
Oh
looked
snap,
in. Oh
Harry!
my god, look at
Fortnite stream.
Absolutely not. I can't even. Don't even get me started on Fortnite.
Well, I have a channel
I have
redemption thing.
115.
Oh really?
All of chat knows I hate Fortnite. I have a burning passion that I want to
Ugh.
destroy Fortnite. One of the channel redemptions is you can torture me and make me stream Fortnite for a day.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
I'm at 12,000.
That's
Ooh.
my son. One of my twins is like Haven Day. Like he loves that.
I'm loading up Phasmo
I mean,
right now.
I have
Like,
Jason
Jason has to
Fortnite,
play
but I mean,
Fortnite.
like, I haven't touched it.
Like you love it. Like he has to stream up on the TV. He's watching it. He's all into it.
I used to tell Margaret
Telling
to
me.
tell me pointers like in chat, like grab that gun, no, drop that, pick up that, build a fucking mansion with an infinity pool. Now gun those guys down. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, Long was better than me. Soon as
It's
I hit
the
15,000,
building
I
part
already
that I
there.
just can't
There
understand.
you
The
go, Bree.
building part is just too much for me. That's too much. You doing the most. In Apex, I could just shoot you and run. That's about it. Like, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Why not? There you
So,
go.
Use your
Not
channel
bad.
redemption points, guys.
Yeah, I got 115 of them.
Oh shit. Dab. The other way. Get another one. I'll do the Cam Newton dab.
No, we're gonna have a full group.
The Cam
So
Newton
I
dab.
was
You don't know what the Cam
streaming
Newton
stuff.
dab is there, Heaven? Cam Newton, the
No.
football player. He does like the Superman chest thing. He goes while he's
I
losing.
don't. Okay, don't hate me. I don't watch sports.
That's
I don't.
okay.
I don't do
Hey,
sports.
man, just put some respect on Cam.
We
man.
won the Green Bay game today.
Hey,
I was
Cam,
watching a little
I'll
bit
agree.
of it. and
Cam's
missed
in a
the
bad
end of it.
situation in Carolina right now. I don't think the offense is built around his playing style.
Yeah, Green Bay won, Margaret. They
Yeah,
also
yes.
didn't cover, so they.
They ain't gonna win once A-Rod leaves. Just gonna throw that out there right
A-Rod?
now.
My little AA run.
Gonna
yeah.
take that State Farm Aaron Rodgers rate and take it somewhere else.
Yeah. Did you see that German guy that came all the way from Germany that came over and kind of looked like him?
No.
It was like
Yeah, I saw what you're
plastered
talking about.
everywhere.
My
they-
Phasmophobia
He
is
looked
updating,
just
by the
like
way.
him. Yeah, mine is too.
Just wanted to let you guys
Really?
know. Because we're gonna go
Must
over to
have been.
Phasmophobia, guys, because that's what the cool kids are doing.
I had it up and then I closed it out.
Ah, mine's
Yeah,
loading
'cause we
in.
said we were gonna go and then we didn't.
Yeah. Nah, I got this. I got this. I can do it.
Where's my Phasma?
What was I looking for? I was looking for you. Because I closed out of everything.
Oh, fucking day.
There
What?
we go.
Fucking day.
What happened, Mark?
Nothing. I've been fighting sleep.
Yeah, hold on.
You're
Why you
always
fighting sleep,
My
man?
God, man.
Sorry.
What time do you go to sleep every day? Sorry.
He
I
doesn't
don't
sleep. That's the
sleep.
thing. He
Oh.
doesn't sleep.
Neither one of us sleep.
Nope.
That's too much. You're doing the most.
Yeah, but when I get paid though, when that check hit,
That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah, when you make
Wait
those
for
fat
a while.
stacks.
There we go.
Why do you
When
say it
that
like
check
that?
hit-
When you make the fat stacks?
I don't know. Why you put me on the spot like that?
I just had to. The fat stacks.
It's funny because I say that all the time when my son asks me. He's like, why do you go to work, Daddy? And I was like, because I'm gonna go make fat stacks. And every time now he's just like, Daddy, you going to go make fat stacks? I'm like, you're damn right I am. That's right, boy. You understand the hustle. So my wife told me the funniest thing actually. Yesterday this happened. I was at work, but she was here with my son and her other son playing Monopoly. And I guess her oldest son landed on one of her properties with, hotels. And she was just like, "Ooh, Gavin, Nathan's pissed." And Gavin looks at her and goes, "I'm not pissed, mommy." It's just the way he said it, because he's a little 6-year-old innocent kid. He's just like, "I'm not pissed, mommy." And I'm
Mommy,
like,
I'm not pissed. It's okay.
she's
I'm
like,
aggravated.
he's like-
Just start fucking flipping tables and shit.
"Hey man, Gavin,
Right.
Gavin
Gavin,
won."
Not
that's
gonna
a
lie, I'm a
table
little
flipping
pissed
game.
off and a little offended.
Gavin ended up winning.
And
So,
what?
See,
Oh,
no.
against Nathan.
well, again, in Monopoly, he beat everybody.
A 6-year-old beat everyone in Monopoly?
Hell yeah, he did. Dude, my 6-year-old's a little genius, dude. He's gonna
It's
go
the
places.
luck of the roll, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeesh, my guy. That's a lot. How'd it feel?
I wasn't
get
playing.
smacked by a 6-year-old.
I didn't get embarrassed. Shit, I wouldn't let my son beat me in that. Hell no. Shit, you gotta learn. Oh no, we played Minecraft today, and he was like, "Daddy, let's duel. Let's fight." I was like, "Cool, all right, cool." And boy, oh boy, was that his mistake. I tore his ass up. Yeah, and I took his loot.
Oh my god.
My mom and my wife be saying the same thing. Like, why y'all supposed to let them win? I'm like, no, the fuck we
No, the
don't.
fuck we don't. No.
No, we don't. I said, that's that shit y'all be seeing on TV. And be
Ooh,
like,
DC
yeah,
Comics.
you're supposed to be good sportsmanship and let them win. Nah, bro.
Nah, bruh.
Nah.
You
Mm-mm.
know that like
My
little
dad
league
used to
baseballs?
tear my ass up in Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And then
You know,
proceeded to do the same thing in football. It was like get good
Yeah.
or just cry every day. So it was
That's
like,
how it
nah.
should be, man. Because now, even like in the little league, like you put your kids in baseball or something, everybody gets a trophy. Nobody's first, second, third. Like,
Bullshit.
what is that? Like, you have some kind of competition. Your kids have to know competition somewhere.
Well, so like
Like,
my
I
son's in
know.
basketball, but he's a 6-year-old, so basically his whole league's basically his first couple seasons are gonna be him learning fundamentals. By the way, Mark, I'm a Celtics fan. My son's playing on the Celtics. I
Well,
told
there's a certain age.
I
Uh,
told
to
him
a
I was
certain
just
point.
like, they better give him a 33 jersey and it better say fucking Bird on the back of it. Birdman. That's my
Well,
son
I'm
right
talking,
there.
not talking about like little tiny little leagues. I'm talking about when you get older and like you're playing against another team and you know that it's a win or lose situation, and
Mhm.
you're working to get into a bracket. Like, you have this bracket, but at the end of the day, all the teams get all these trophies, participation trophies, and you don't declare like the top of the team that did the best
Mhm.
out of everybody. Like, what were they working for?
Yeah, no.
You
See,
know,
in my mind, I'm
totally-
just like, what the fuck is a participation trophy? Like, what the hell is that?
So
like,
are you
I've
lost?
never even fucking heard of that before.
It's,
I mean, it's not that I'm lost. I'm just like,
it's just the softness of this generation now.
I'm just like,
Exactly.
It's just softness.
I would literally look at the teacher handing me this shit and just be like, what the fuck is this? Like,
So you're
did I
saying
ask
I
you for a
failed?
high five?
Ain't no way in the
Right,
world.
like,
Yeah, how'd you get a trophy for failing, dog?
So you're saying
Like-
I didn't pass?
Kobe would be
High
rolling
school?
over in his grave right now, man. You get a fucking trophy for failing. Who the fuck gets a trophy for second place?
Yeah, if you ain't first, you're
That shit's
last.
stupid, bro. Like that's honestly how I feel about it. Like if I put my child in little league, bro, don't cry to me because you didn't get a trophy. Like, and don't come up to me like, Dad, I got a trophy. That little bitty ass trophy. We're not putting that up. What? That's not
No.
going up. Like,
no.
I can see
Exactly.
mom right now. Well, you gotta make him feel. Fuck that. We're gonna make him feel bad.
Babe,
No,
he
you
placed
feel
last
bad about-
place.
Right. That's not
Good job.
winning.
Good
That's
job.
not
Hey,
winning.
participate. No,
No.
bro. If we not
Great
winning,
job, Toby.
if you're not one, you lost.
Yeah.
No, that's how I see it. If you ain't number one, you're a loser.
The cool thing
Mhm.
is my son does not like losing, so I like the mentality that he has where he
And that's
just
what
wants to
that's
win.
what these
I like
kids need. They need the oomph to be like, okay, I lost. What can I do to make myself better? Not go, oh, I got a participation
Well, he
trophy.
asked me-
Just as a human,
Like,
as a
they need
human
to know
beings, bro. As you need adversity, and
work.
you need that type of shit
Yeah.
in order to step forward.
Exactly.
go
you
forward.
need to go,
Like-
to make yourself better.
You sit here
Yeah.
nurturing. You think you're nurturing kids. You're not doing nothing but just holding them back and giving them a safety net.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
They need that little bit of harshness to know that it's okay.
You know how I learned how to
Make
drive?
yourself better.
My uncle put me on the highway and said, "All right, don't kill us," and sat back and closed his eyes. That's how I learned how to drive.
Hmm.
It was either learn how to drive or we dying. So it was
My dad,
Jesus
that
that
Christ.
much. That much.
Jesus, take the wheel.
And that's exactly what it was. Jesus had the wheel that day. I'm still here. And my
I
uncle's
think
still
honestly, if I had a kid, because I don't have a kid, but when I have a kid, I'm definitely gonna be taking that participation trophy, throwing that shit in the trash in front of you. I'm sorry, but you
Yeah.
gotta learn the hard way. This is not winning. This is not how you're gonna get to up here with the big dogs.
Right.
You're gonna
Yeah.
have to keep trying.
And as long
I
as you
understand you
explain
got
that
this,
to the
but
kids, man, because I think a lot of parents don't explain the reasoning
yeah,
behind why you doing a certain
Yeah.
thing, like, and then you grow up like, man, I hated my parents because they didn't let me be a kid, or they
right.
didn't congratulate me when I did this. No, bro, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
congratulate mediocrity. Like,
We don't take
come on,
failures here.
man. Dad, I placed third place. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in a spelling bee. I placed third base. Okay, good, bro. That's good shit. You know, that's great. But don't tell me something else. Hey, man.
I didn't even place, but they gave me this cool.
Yeah,
you know,
like I placed seventh, but they gave me a sticker. Hey, give me the sticker. I'm gonna rip the shit up. Like, get out of here. What's your problem?
plaque.
Come me talking about no
Saying,
damn
you
sticker.
participated in our spelling bee.
If you don't go
Put that plaque on my
grab
wall.
that
Nope.
damn dictionary and then pick 15 words and write that shit out. Like, come on, man.
It's like
Right. It
it's like
just makes like, oh, I'm
congratulations.
just gonna join this just to
People keep
just to
trying
say
to
I
like
did it.
nurture.
My
Yeah.
training. Yeah.
They try to nurture kids, man. They ain't doing nothing but babying the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
making a soft ass generation. Bunch of soft ass people that can't accept no. Oh,
No.
oh no. Oh god.
Well, if you tell
That's
them
how
no,
it
if you
is.
tell them no, if you tell them no, they're offended.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
You say
No,
no
it is. It
because
really is.
I rock a Justin Bieber haircut. How dare you?
I mean,
You say no, and now they want to tell the manager. Let me speak to
My
the manager.
10-year-olds are horrible when you tell them no. And like they act like 2-year-olds. Like my kids learn the hard way in this household. Like they don't even have their switches
She beats
right
her
now
children.
because of-
You heard it here
No.
first.
I take the stuff away from them. I take what's important from them away that they know that it's
It's the way you
privilege in
said it.
this
I'm
house.
sorry.
I've seen the atomic elbow drop. I've seen it.
It's like
Yeah,
Jason
they're-
said it.
I've
Oh, you
seen
remember
I've
that
seen her
scene?
RKO her kids out of nowhere.
You remember that scene on Chappelle's show where he was like, "All right, tell Dave Chappelle thank you. Tell him thank you."
Chat,
Dave.
can
I
you
love
guys
your show.
hear?
Run, bitch,
Can you
run, boy,
guys
let's
hear
go.
the Phasmo music in the background? 'Cause I'm in
Yeah, mine's playing.
I got that Christmas ass music in the background.
I find them, too.
All right, you guys want to just meet up in Phasmophobia in the video chat?
Hell
Here.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
We'll just be in regular voice chat now, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, just
Wait a
end your.
minute.
what, Margaret? Oh my God.
Don't we have to get out of Discord?
Oh yeah, we gotta get
for-
whatever. Shut up, Margaret. We got this.
Yeah. Send the code in this chat to all of us.
I will. I'll send it to you guys in this chat. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in Phasmo.
Okay.